See now, where's my... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this shit on. Welcome me early birds to a little Elden Ring fight club. Today we are going to be doing fight club stuff. This is on PC. Any soul level will work. We're doing sumo wrestling rules where there's no weight divisions, so any level can come in, any build, it does not matter. We're on PC and this is the Forlorn Hound Everjail. We will see if we get a lot of people. I might move, I might try somewhere else, but seems like every time I go somewhere else, like I'll go to the Volcanic Manor, or I'll go to Hallig Tree. It seems like I can't get as many people, so, you know. I got an ad for sleep medication. I don't need that. Hello, Isaac, Trent, and hey, Bella. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Your hockey stuff going well? And can everyone hear me? Hold on. Before we do anything else, let me alt tab here. Yeah, my audio's coming through. There we go. Well, I recognize that guy. That's the Vigor Inspector. I remember him. Yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. It's your boy Skid. Gonna be doing a little stream meme tonight. I don't really do many of these on YouTube anymore most of the time, because I'm working all the time. I don't really get a chance to do these, but tonight's different. I actually have Saturday off this week, so I can stay up a little bit and host a little fight club on the down low. And if anybody says anything, forgive me, I am tabbed. Back to my Discord server. Let's see, just I'll make sure to put Elden Ring stream in there so that way everybody's juices get flowing. And there we go. Live chat. They make it a little bit harder to find all messages every time. Every time I do a stream on YouTube, they seem to change it just a little bit more. To make it more of a fucking map search quest to find all comments. I'm good. Hockey was great. Best goalie in the state. How are you? I'm doing alright. I am currently working at a dock trying to get my Merchant Mariner's credentials. So one day I can own a charter boat down in the Caribbean and take rich white people out fishing for redfin stuff. I'm also about to begin training to start working on like yachts and stuff as a deckhand. So again, I can go out on docks as like a steward or something like that, and work on yachts that take rich people around the Caribbean. And when I say I'm about to, I mean I'm saving up because the training modules and stuff down in Fort Lauderdale are pretty expensive. So you boys just saving up and preparing. That means I'm going to the gym a lot, swimming a lot, so I can make sure I can swim in the open ocean as need be. And, you know, getting back into really good shape, so I'm doing good. As far as YouTube goes, it's not been too good. YouTube kind of put the hammer down on me and doesn't show my videos or streams to anybody. I don't really have time to stream a whole lot, but you know, other than that, I'm doing pretty good. And for Geldenschwing, a freak fire, dude. It's awesome. I'm hoping that one day, like I'm thinking my 20-year plan from now, I see myself lightly rocking on my own privately owned charter vessel, rocking back and forth in the marina with my feet kicked up on my desk, Jimmy Buffett playing quietly on the radio, 2 pickle jars full of rum, cigars, maybe a dartboard on the wall, a bunch of holes in it 'cause it's on a boat, Yeah, I'll have way more anchors and mermaid tattoos all over me. And I think that'd be nice. I think that's a good goal to go for. I've kind of noticed I always keep an eye out for videos and streams. I appreciate it. Ain't too many people watch old Skidman's content nowadays. But you're a real one. You've been around. Bella's been around since the beginning. She's the realest one here. She's been around since my Battlefield 4 days. Oh, I guess I should say this. If anybody would like to get into this little fight club and beat each other up for my amusement and everyone else in the chat's amusement, oh, I forgot to change the password. Haas was on it though. The password tonight will be. Reach over to my keyboard. The password tonight will be too moist. That's the password right there. We're switching it up just a little bit. Instead of nipple, we're gonna get really mature and go with too moist. Very good goal. Hey Zimos. Since you were in high school. I was 17 years old back when you were, when you first started watching me. You, me, Crispy Dundee, Mr. Tibbles, and I think he called himself Jeroth back then, but now he's like Denki Makey or something. It's YouTube. Yeah, those three buddies of mine, myself and you, playing Battlefield. Mostly on Siege of Shanghai. That was, the majority of it was Siege of Shanghai. Going around hardcore with a, sniper rifle shooting other snipers in the penis. And dropping C4 on people. That was also a great pastime of mine, just leaving explosive gifts on people's back door. Time has come, and so have I. I still play Battlefield 4 sometimes. I'd like to, but none of my friends do. GW Dunkelfork, the name. I would like to, but none of my friends from back then still play it, and I know if I tried to play it on PC, it'd be full of hackers. I guess I'd have to fire up the old PlayStation and go on there, but I don't know how, like, many people I'd find. I'm sure I would still find Siege of Shanghai and, like, Metro, probably. There's Eat, by the way, right here. That's, the Frozen Eat. I don't know if he's streaming right now or not. Oh, I remember this guy. He's got the magical baby rattle. I remember him. He's got a really cool build. Yes, password is too moist. I'll leave it up right there so other people can put. On PS4, it's still a bunch. I might have to try that out then, because I have a my old PS4, old reliable, is still sitting over there in the corner of my room with all of my Star Wars Battlefront stickers all over it. That thing is loud. Thing is loud. Now my PS5 is right underneath my desk, and it's quiet. I think it'd sneak into my room and kill me, and I wouldn't even know it. But luckily, all the PS servers are cross-platform. Yeah, my friends from back in the day don't play it. What were their names? I remember Studley Steven, Gorilla Vanilla, who else was around back then? I have to go in the Wayback Machine to remember all their usernames. The, Neckbeard, some of you might, no, Bella might remember the Neckbeard. He was like the original Frantic of this channel. He used to hang out with me, play a lot of stuff. Archangel Caboose, or whatever his name was. Sniping on the game is still satisfying as ever. Yeah, it's old and sounds like a jet. Well, add me on there. Add me on PlayStation. If I boot up someday and I see you're on, I'll send you an invite. We'll go, counter-sniping on Siege of Shanghai like the old days. If you still remember my old username. Man, are we really only gonna get the one dude? I know Haas is here, but he might be on Yeet's, stream. Let's try this. I am gonna steal him from Yeet, because I believe Yeet might be streaming and still using my old password. Try this. Ah, go enough. I'm glad that Baby Rattleman is top of things though. What was it again? Moist. Uh, Too moist, too furious. A lot of people on PS4 versions of stuff, they love that console. I mean, the PS4 was like my Excalibur, like the majority of this channel's history was content produced on PlayStation 4. Even some of my old Sea of Thieves stuff was like stuff on my PC that I ported to PlayStation because I didn't have any editing software over here yet. As another matter of fact, oh, that's sick. I forget they actually gave the sides a cool backstab animation in this game. I'm kind of hoping Haas wins just because he's the one that doesn't have the password, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the majority of the popular content you saw on this channel back in the like Factorious, all the Thick Souls, the Duels, the Bloodborns, whatever. Nice roll catch. Nice delayed R1. Good fight. All that was done on PS4 exclusively. Like 100% recorded, edited, and uploaded from a play. That's why my videos were like really crunchy 720p for so many years. Hey, Liquid. Yeah, legit. Skid reminiscing is so neat. Enjoy PS4. I actually, like, when I boot up my PS5, I miss my PS4's, like, startup sounds. I would trade both the PS4 startup sounds and the PS5's for a PlayStation 2 startup if they'd let me. If there was, like, some sort of, like, nostalgia, vintage, classic package or whatever that let you, like, when the PS5 startup, it was the PS2 startup, I'd buy it. I would spend money on that. I don't know if any of you would. It's the past moist. It's in the description. Usually Strider's here, but it's too moist. Yeah, talk about old style vids reminds me of when your phone almost blew up. How it got so hot that you dropped it in a bucket of water, then hit it with the bat. No, my phone did blow up. Yeah, that was my old I had an old like Samsung, dude. It was old. Like what? This isn't even the same model. It was like a Samsung S6 or something. It was old. It was an old ancient relic, an old relic of antiquity. It was a really ancient phone. And I had done, because you guys know I make my own thumbnails, and I did a lot of editing on that phone actually, way more than it was ever intended to. And Yeet sent me something. It was something from Elden. It was a screenshot or something, and it was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And my phone decided to puff on a left-handed cigarette, and it exploded. And it got hot. It like almost got fiery hot in my hand. Started sparking out of the back and the top. I dropped it. Like I think I like managed to pick it up, took it outside my house, threw it in a bucket of water. And then me and my brothers, being the cavemen we couldn't get to stop sparking, so we just beat it to death with a baseball bat. It was a good day to be my neighbor. That's all I'll say. That would be cool. I've been summoned with moist, but you keep saying too moist. Trent, are you lost? Cause you got summoned with nipple. Yeah, it's too moist. That's what it was originally too. Um, I graduate next month. I'm so ready to be out of high school. But so, what you gonna do when you get out? If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to tell us. We're a bunch of weird internet people. But what's your plans? I'm interested. You gonna go off to be a professional hockey player? That phone had all the old thumbnails and a lot of good memes. You said, dude, it did. It had so many funny memes from me and my buddies gaming, and like all the old thumbnails, is like years worth of stuff. I really hated to lose it. But, you know, stuff changes. You gotta roll with the changes. Oh, the intense stare down. No, never mind. Okay, so Haas is moving for him, I guess. He's already dead. It's a dead man walking. Right? Yeah. Alright. Horrifying. Puff on a left-handed cigarette? I've never heard that. Uh, a left-handed cigarette is, well, you can probably guess. You can probably guess what a left-handed cigarette is. Old southern thing. Going into the Navy, boo! That's what Frantic did, and he hates it. I don't mean to scare. I'm sure. I would almost guarantee that you'll make some better decisions than Frantic, so you'll do great. Frantic should have never went to the Navy. That was a big boy mistake. He was the biggest stoner on the planet. I think he may have been the man to outsmoke Willie Nelson if he was given the opportunity. I should have got scholarships for AZ hockey. Was that a rough mission on Dank Tide? Need to stay on command. Call again. Hold up, let me alt tab. Go over to the group poop. He better not have sent me some kind of a slur. Check.
Y'all got saw, dude.
Nah, you ain't fooling me. You are not a frantic midget. We're doing a Friday Night Fight Club on Elden Bling.
Oh, load up. Smelly thing.
I could play for the Naval Academy, but I don't want to go to it. I don't blame you there. Make sure you keep in touch when you go off to the Navy stuff. And if you don't remember my username on PlayStation, you can just DM me on Discord or something. I'll give it to you. That way you can add me and we can, you'll probably do well. I'll probably get my fucking ass cheeks clapped. I'm sure somebody will just speed bag my ass cheeks. Will probably not be fun. But maybe not. I think I have enough residual gamer ability. I think I watched enough MLG montages back in the day. The password tonight, if anyone would like to join, and this goes for Max, is 2moist. Number 2, and then all lowercase moist. So far, it's just been Halberd Boy Haas versus the Baby Rattleman. Saying Baby Rattleman makes me think of Puppy Monkey Baby from the Super Bowl years ago. That seems like a commercial Frantic would have come up with while still in like a weed-induced haze. Hey, oh, you were quiet. Oh, that's right, because you were on VR last night. Hold on.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn him up too.
Yeah, because I got you. Don't mess with your mic.
I'm not. He said that you were gonna do it, so I decided you were gonna do it.
If Frantic got on VR again, and it was really loud. It sounded like it had the intensity that I imagine the trumpets of heaven will when Jesus comes back. Like that's how loud it was. It was just so loud. I don't believe any living thing could have willingly ignored it. And dude, the mage man goes down. I'm gonna take out the little roly-poly worm. Didn't get rid of him. Because I already know people are gonna be like, he's messing with my PvP ability.
The wiggle worm.
What are you guys doing?
Elden Ring Fight Clubbing. We are streaming.
Ew.
We have a really, like, vintage subscriber, and do you remember, you probably heard me talking about her, Bella, from my old Battlefield 4 days?
Yeah.
And she's in
Yeah, I
here.
remember.
That's one of the OGs. The only thing that would surprise me more would be if I saw Crispy Dundee pop up. Now that would shock me. Or Mr. Tibbles, dude. That guy is like... actually set up. He has, I can hear myself through one of your mics. He's got like a house and kids and stuff. I'm still playing video games. I'm gonna buy a boat and take old people fishing for money. And he's like a real estate agent. But you know what? Only one of us is named Mr. Tibbles on the. So, I got that over him. Build my ability, join the Discord. On second thought, can't find it in my thing. You might have got purged. I remember there was a really big purge a while back. Let me do something real quick. Hold up. Let me do something just so we make sure we don't lose Bella in another one of those. Copy.
Yeah.
Maybe? Man,
Huh?
what's your problem?
I want to kill you.
Do it.
You're dead.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I've been waiting. Alright. This should be invite to my server. I think. Try that, Bella. Tell me if that's an invite to my little server, and hopefully not some, like, link to a Trojan horse virus or something.
Don't join it. You won't like it.
You won't?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not enjoy it? You could be part of exclusive live streams with where you watch two random guys beat on each other for hours at a time.
That's right.
The password, if anyone would like to know, is too moist. We're not doing nipple tonight. It's too moist. I probably should have left it nipple because everybody has it as that. Or... Hey, last night Frantic and I were Nabushi gaming on For Honor. Dude, dude, I watched this one clip back, right, and it looks sick. It looked like an in-game, like, execute. It looks so smooth. I did one of her Sidewinder dodge heavies, and immediately followed it up with a zone, locked onto someone behind me, and, like, Nabushi twirled the fucking staff around her shoulders and shit. I was like, whoa!
Oh shit.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Nabushi do that. That looked really smooth. I mean, it's probably just a system shock to me because I'm so used to the new For Honor heroes who just sort of snap into place like Magi. Where they were like, you know, do we really need to animate them for all the frames of the attack? Well, I don't think so. I think we could skip like 4 or 5. Same with Aphira. I think Aphira's actually got more complete animations than Magi. Nice stun lock with that stomp. Magi's in particular are the ones on his double axe mode. His staff mode's alright, because all they did was rip Shaolin animations and stuff. Hitokiri, that's not that bad. It's the double wield. He legit does not have all of his animations together. He skips the last couple. It sucks. Zex P Skintor. Yeah, I got it. Alright, now that Bella's got that, just so I don't lose track of you again. There you go. You can check your thing. Bella, I sent you a friend thing so I can give you my old username. That and Sue, so if we do like a big purge, I can remember which one you are, so none of my mods eliminate you. Did he curse him?
They eliminate me.
No, because you have like a perma rank.
Oh.
Plus, plus I think if any of them... God damn, Max. Holy shit. I forgot.
I don't know. It just fuck happened.
That's what I was like, so, did you get possessed by someone that's actually good at this game? Like, that was weird. I completely spaced out and forgot that was Max I was watching. He actually, like, did something competent and killed Hoss. I was like, what? It would have been like watching a Centurion light parry someone and then get, like, the max punish and then, like, a combo to kill them. And then look and... That's Max. That's pretty much what just happened. That's the equivalent of what happened. What should Bella's Discord name be? Probably just Bella, since she's like one of the old ones. I think she's too powerful to be contained with the username. I think she just gets Bella. Maybe Battlefield 4 connoisseur. I don't know. All Magnum Maestro. Eagle enthusiast. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what gun. Well, of course, you guys know I probably used the fucking 44 Magnum Battlefield, especially on hardcore. I would go to hardcore Metro with that Magnum and just lay waste to people. But I didn't use it like in regular. I didn't use it in regular because it wasn't a one-shot kill. I used a Glock and I used that. What's the little pistol that like fires in a burst and has like a weird little metal piece hanging off the bottom of it?
The Raffica.
Yeah, Raffica.
Fucking love that thing.
I used to use it. I remember clearing elevators with it on Battlefield 4. I'd like run up into an elevator.
Dude, that thing was nasty.
The Glock wasn't bad either.
Mm-mm.
I never liked the Deagle, I'll be honest with you. A lot,
Yeah, I fucked with it.
a lot of people liked it. I just couldn't get into it. If I was gonna use a big heavy pistol, I was a revolver man.
I mean, yeah, I could see it though.
I mean, you know, anytime I use a revolver in a video game, my skill and ability like goes up
It goes up,
tenfold.
yeah.
it's
It goes up good.
it's weird.
Damn, I'm out of upgrade modules.
I'll be there in a second. I don't have any sign of grace near. The nearest one to this server jail is Aghil Lake South. Seaside Ruins is unironically my favorite race in the game. Which I guess if you were to go through and name off all of these, I'm like which one of these do you think is Skid's favorite? I'm sure Seaside Ruin would be a lot of people's pick. Like, that seems like something Skid would do. Maybe one of the swamp. I also like the boiled prawn shack. I like a lot of the swamp ones. Which also checks out. Dunkel Fork back at it. We're gonna see Dunkel Fork v Max. Max is like apparently gaming tonight. Max is showing up. He has his game face on, so you better be ready, Mage Man.
I'll sing you a song if you'll sing it with me, and it's roll me bully boys roll.
Well, I accepted it. I will send you my old username. You guys would be so proud that State for Hockey last game and got into the best fight.
Nice.
I'd like to see it.
Proud.
Yeah, dude, I'm beaming with. I want you to send me a video of you knocking some other chick's teeth out. I want to see the molars flying across the ice.
Don't waste it.
You're playing D2. What got you wanting to play? What got you to want to play D2?
Dude from work plays it as well, and apparently he's really fucking good at it. And I'm gonna check. He plays on the sex box though.
Hmm.
The fuck is that?
As the mystical baby rattle.
It's Xbox.
No, he's talking about the. He's fighting this mage who's using like the fucking. I don't even know, dude. I don't know what to call this weapon he's got other than the baby rattle. Maybe the chime of Avagantimos. I don't know.
China Avagantimos.
The chime of Avagantimos.
He said China Avagantimos, dude.
That's
I'm
like.
lost.
That's my porn name.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. I'm a.
Fucked up, dude. Now I can look it up.
Check out my Pornhub account. China Avagantimos. There's Zack Attack. He looks almost exactly like Max. They're both wearing the
Dude, Max smells funny.
under the Turd Knight outfit. I don't know what to call it. There's been so many knight outfits in these games.
The bucket. The gamer shit bucket.
That's right, you wear the KFC bucket. I forgot. This guy doesn't have that, but he's got the same shield and chest piece.
Alright. Time for Crucible.
The Order of the Bloody Fart. About to hear Mitch get angry at the Crucible.
No, if I start getting mad, I'll just mute myself. So if I'm quiet, you'll know.
It's so great, and since I'm goalie, the second that girl puts a hand on my entire team jumps. That's what I always like about hockey. It's like fights and just them being rough with each other is one thing, but the second someone lays a hand on the goalie, shit goes just completely haywire.
I play hockey.
I kind of wish I did. I could have played for my city. We have a hockey team. Ooh. And Zack attack goes down, brought down by Avigantimos.
My lady's yelling at me.
Oh, did you get naked? Oh, no. I think that'd be a pretty bold statement.
If I just got naked.
No, she tells her, like, if she said, like, need to make sure you put the seat down, just go, get naked.
Show me your butthole!
Get slapped across the face for either of those two things.
That's right. Honey, what you got there?
Way a lot more cool
What is
if he
it?
was naked.
Can I see it?
He won't do it.
Why not? Get naked. Get naked. I'm just telling you to get naked. Yes. Well, you'll warm up once you get naked. Oh, now
You're-
she's flipping me off.
Your body will adapt, babe.
Your body will adapt, babe. Why'd you shake it? Oh, can I see it? I'll shake it for you.
Ashford is too moist tonight. The odor of the bloody fart made me snore. I'm here to please stay with this cutting edge.
Smack him in the back of the head for me.
Ooh.
Thank you.
So this is Haas v.
Thug shaker.
This is Haas v. Avigantimos.
Huh?
These two are experienced with fighting each other at this point.
That just means he sucks.
They have brothers in combat. Brothers made by the blade. Only one can walk away.
Oh,
No, she got naked.
Now tell her to show you her butthole.
Max, what?
Max had to like wrap those words, unravel them. Make sure show her you butthole.
Make
Yes.
sure show her you show you her you
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah, show her your butthole.
You know what? Wait,
God damn it.
Show her
Wait.
you butthole.
we got there.
In the end, I understood what you meant. And Max, you know what I have to say for you? No.
What?
I lost because he hacked my Wi-Fi and turned my computer off. Not my fault.
She's still talking at me.
Here where I live, it was like 40 out and snowing. I thought you were
Helps with snow and being bad out.
more close, dude.
That's right. A rain breaker.
Oh, so she's talking about, no, she's talking about today. I live, it was 40 and snowing. It's April. Oh my, dude, where are you at? Like Antarctica?
The tundra.
Dude, you're in the icy tundra, like you in Siberia? Where are you at, Bella? Like, it's like 90 degrees here. Like, it's 90 degrees, humid, and miserable, like, where are you at? And on top of that, the pollen's really bad, because all the flowers are spooging everywhere. Damn. All the flowers...
That's not what I got.
The flowers have finally realized that it's getting warm, and they've decided, now's my time. I must spread my children across the seven winds. Ooh.
I'll sing you a song if you sing
Oh,
it
come on,
with
that went by me.
It's a meat seeker, dude. That was his advanced technique.
Yeah, it's just the sheer girth of my meat drew it in.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Walk it.
Fuck it. Oh, freak. Oh, frick. Oh,
Good gravy.
good gravy.
Good lord, the hoes have gone mad!
There is. Musicus. Oh, my God. No time to explain. Has taken my butthole.
I wish there, I wish, I wish there were like the Call of Duty like kill feed like comms, so someone could kill you in the crucible. And you,
Oh,
On my-
God.
oh my god! No time to explain a station my butthole. No, you naked poop.
Ninkon. Ninkon porn.
Oh my god, hit me in the schmidt.
The Schmidt. Oh. Fuck your symmetry. I take your life.
Oh my...
Oh my god. He's spreading my butthole.
For all of you that don't know, me and the boys are doing a big dub of a Lupin cartoon. That's the voice Frank's gonna be doing for the main villain. Like this German side. Oh my god. Je Lupin has taken my atomic bombs.
He's taking my blunt and smoking.
I have like...
Good, I get high.
I have magic herpes all of a sudden on what this is. I live in Mount Rushmore. Dude, the nostril of Lincoln.
Rush these, dude. Hardy, hardy.
See.
I'll sing your song if you sing it with me.
I love pollen. Pollen haters cry more. I don't like it. I mean, if, like, you like a fine yellow mist being shit all over your car. Like, I don't know, you probably don't take care of your stuff. But if you're a guy like me that likes to keep his vehicles looking nice, like I like to, you know, wash them, maybe even polish them sometimes, put some shit on the tires, make them look really nice. And so I do that. I wash off my truck or one of my cars. Like, oh, that looks nice. That's showroom quality right there. That's really shiny. I go inside, I like get a drink of water, I look back outside and it looks like God sprinkled his Parmesan all over my vehicle. I hate it.
Oh, I fell below the fucking flooring.
Oh my god. Max cannot put on his 50 buffs because the mage and has the no buff spell. Oh my...
No buff spell.
Oh my god, he just punched him in his Frankenfurter.
It's Frankenfurter.
The Frankenfurter and the Brocken vest.
Oh, that's ass of Spaden.
Ooh.
Why
Ish.
does peace still hurting so bad?
Give him the Ancient Zwei. Hit him in his Oktoberfest.
I will test your Brunswickel.
Yes, schmack him in the Lederhosen.
Your horse enough, Silita.
Oh my god, he missed his factor of the shits. On, he's been poked.
I didn't expect a club to have a poke on it.
Oh, Max was like, on mein Schnitzel.
On mein Schnitzel.
I buffed that fucking squirrel over there.
Well, sing your song.
It's great, I live in George Washington's nose. I've always kind of wanted to visit Rushmore just for like the patriotic rush I'd probably get. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to break down in
I just got one shot.
manly patriotic tears at the sight of a giant stone Teddy Roosevelt. What one shot, you like an Ariana's vow or what?
No, Recontour. It's a bow.
No idea what it does.
One shot me.
Sounds like a name I'd come up with.
It is the Recontour.
I wouldn't name it like a... I'd give that to like a sidearm though. I would give all the sidearms in Destiny the most grandiose names for no reason.
The Bane of the Heretic.
No, I would name one like Sublime Overture, and it's just a little pea shooter.
It's like the shittiest gun.
It is the most terrible thing they've ever added.
It's literally a one-shot pistol that takes 3 shots to kill someone.
Yep, you have to reload, and
Every time.
it's got like the Ariana's vow reload.
Oh, it's a fucking well rod pistol.
I like to draw those shapes and my brother has
Yeah, I got
apparent.
one shot again.
My brother has remained drunk and high for 3 days.
Those are like rookie numbers.
They are, dude. I fucking stay high for like a month.
I don't come down, dude. Frantic heard that old
I
line, and
remember, dude.
I did. I remember, Frantic was like that song Strangle Him. It's like, sometimes you gotta get high. Sometimes you never get low. That's Frantic.
Gotta get high.
Some people think you gotta die someday. Ooh, you never got to go. Yeah, it's Ted Nugent. The Nuge.
Uncle Ted.
Yeah, that's
My
a
head.
he had some good ones. Ted Nugent, the Motor City
Some
Madman.
days are better than the others.
I like taking some songs like his and ripping the bass line out of them and putting them in the background of my videos, and it drives people nuts because they're like, "That's a sick bass line. What's it from?" And I never applied to it. The one from Stranglehold is really cool. I can't remember how. Let me think. I can't remember how it goes, but it's got a really great bass track. I put it in one of my old DS3 videos. So I was like, "What's that bass? What's that bass track you're using?" Didn't tell him.
To this day, it haunts him.
Probably does. I typed 4, but autocorrect. Oh, he's been drunk and high for 4 days. You get the one tourist t-shirt that says, like, near as I could tell, we're somewhere behind Mount Rushmore, and it's like a photo of all their butts. I will tell you what I do if I... Like, this is like one of those Keanu Chungus wholesome moments, I guess. Anywhere I go, like, if I would go to Mount Rushmore or the Grand Canyon, I always get a little souvenir turtle and bring it back to my grandma because... Like, starting with my great-great-grandma, she started collecting, like, little souvenir turtles from all over the world. And it's just been passed down through the women in my family. And so anytime anybody in my family goes way off to, Mount Kilimanjaro or whatever, they bring back, like, a little souvenir turtle. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It could be rock, wood, whatever. And, that's what I would get. That's the souvenir I'm bringing back. Not to make...
Turtle?
Yeah, I'd get a little turtle. I do it.
Fuck with it. Like a live one?
No, like a little, like, wood carved or...
Ah, fuck that. Get a live one.
It will not survive the journey back. Turtles die so fucking easy.
Nah, dude, they live well.
They do not.
Watch it around cars.
Dude, they love cars. I can't keep it away from what its calling is. Like, I wouldn't ask a bird not to fly. I won't ask a turtle not to walk out in front of heavy traffic.
Dude, like, I hear you, but like, fuck it, dude. Why not? Yagasa? Question mark? Period?
No.
Exclamation point. Yaga. How can you argue with such sound judgment?
I'm watching Max use, like, the most toxic thing. Oh, no, he switched off to something stupid. He's using a Great Lance that had, like, the magic BB thing, as well as, as well as, a fucking Pierce. Max, I don't know if you saw that because of your connection, but you killed him. Those bubbles that you cast while he smacked you in the face, like, circled around the backside of his head and hit him in the ass where he didn't see him coming. I don't know.
Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. I just shit my pants and I think I'm high.
Sunrise, samurai.
I am sunrise, samurai.
If I were gonna make like an energy drink or like pre-workout mix, I'd call it Sunrise Samurai. I think I'd...
So I just looked at this helmet in Destiny, and it's called the Unyielding Favor Hood. I thought it said Unyielding Flavor.
I hope Guy Fieri has a dish called the Unyielding Flavor. I need it. I don't care what it is. If someone tells me it's the Unyielding Flavor, I'm gonna try it.
Right? Oh,
Just
try that shit out.
just a plate of poop. It's...
Yeah, it's definitely unyielding.
I didn't say if it was good or not.
How are you still doing your nails?
I have like 4 of those. When I was a kid, my friend ripped the head off.
Alright.
Just visit the place I work. You can take the 119-year-old tortoise here. I don't want a live turtle. It's like a little collection of like wooden stone turtles from... I'm talking everywhere, like overseas, like fucking Vietnam, Spain, China, all over here in the States.
Orange County, West Virginia.
Nah, we haven't been there yet. That's a little too exotic.
Aw, dude.
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Dude, I don't even know where that is.
Oh,
You should get her the skeleton of a turtle.
what? Just the insides?
I felt
Just
the
a skeleton.
I don't
No,
think
just a little skeleton in a turtle shell.
I don't think my grandma would like it, believe it or not. This tender-hearted old woman who has this little collection of cute turtles from all over the world. I don't know if she'd like it.
Painted orange.
That way, whenever it fades, everyone can see the fucking nasty ass, like, macabre shit that's inside.
Yeah, dude. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Yagasa.
Young son.
I thought you meant those little bobblehead turtles, not actual turtles. I thought he meant, like, I don't know, painting of turtles or souvenirs. Yeah, like little wood carved turtle. I've said it. Like little wood carved turtle. Like, you have a block of wood and a little whittling knife. You carve a turtle, right? They sell them all over the place. Anywhere you go, anywhere in the world, a souvenir shop will have one. If it's not made of wood, they'll have some made of rock or something. That's what I mean. Those souvenir turtles. Ooh. Zach has no health. He just died to 190, what'd you tag? I feel like I see the wood ones everywhere. Yes. Yeah, like, anywhere you go, like, you travel, you will find the little wood turtles carved. And that's why I guess why it started. The most exotic one that we have is a stapler turtle. That's the most, crazy cool one. All the ones I brought back are just wood or stone.
That's pretty slick, though.
There are a lot of them. My grandma could tell you where they're all from. Like,
Well, if I ever meet her, I'll ask. Where's this from? And I'll point at the toilet paper.
From your butthole, Sonny.
I got that at the Walmart.
Skid's grandma.
Now, if you...
Yeah, I said, "What's up, grandma?"
No,
I know.
it's Skid, so what do you call?
What'd you call?
Uh-oh, Max brought out the pain train. That's so stupid.
Huh. It still works.
I mean, what do you think? Like, it wasn't? Just like that, Max has all his stamina back. However, he just decided to let it hit him because it's better than trying to get away from it. Ooh. He's pressuring you, Max. What are you gonna do? Just do the exact same thing again and bleed him on top of that? I see. I see. He's just gonna run, like... He's a bold man, I'll give him that much. Oh! He should have killed you right there. I don't know why that hit didn't register. I think this fight's in God's hands now. That was a battle of your souls. What you did in-game no longer mattered. That was just lag. I have like 1700. I usually try to collect a hat or something, like pin from places. My friend collects different license plates, which is cool. I do have a lot of hats from places because I like wearing them. I didn't when I was younger, but now I wear fucking hats everywhere. That's the best thing
I'm
about...
not too big on hats. I look like a fucking retard when I wear them, so...
I look...
Same.
Well, you know who I look like. So,
Yeah.
I look like freaking Jigen. So, like, it's because, like, you have to have a certain fate. Like, if you're a chick, you can rock big hats. Chicks can just wear them, you know? They don't look... It's a fashion state. But if you're a dude, you have to have a certain face to rock a big hat. You can't just be anybody. And a really easy way to rock a big hat is to have long hair and a beard.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it just... Depending on the hat, I either just, look like I'm trying to be a hipster, or I look like some kind of, like, outback survival guide. I got a new hat, as a matter of fact, not long ago. I don't know what kind of hat it is. It's made of beaver, like, fur, skin or something. Looks pretty cool. Looks like something Crocodile Dundee would have worn.
Coonskin hat.
No, it's a
Looks like
croc.
old
I said,
Davy Crockett.
I said Crocodile Dundee, not Davy Crockett. Like Lewis and Clark head ass. No. You know what I like. Do I like big wide brim hats? I want rice paddy hats to come into style. That's what I want. I want to, like, walk around with a giant rice paddy hat on and, like, not be weird for it. I love big hats. You could spot me in a crowd, that's for sure. If I were to, like, go to Gamescom, I'm like, well, Skid's here somewhere. How do we spot him? You look out, like, this big crowd. Let's see. And you see a guy with long black hair, a beard, and a big hat. You're like,
Fuck.
damage has been one shot.
Frantic and I would make, if me and him went to a Comic-Con as Luke Bond and Jigen, we would really pull it off well, I feel.
Yeah.
Frantic would just have to dye his hair, wear a wig or something.
What color would I have to dye it?
Black.
Oh, I can do that.
I mean, literally short black hair and sideburns, and bam.
Yeah.
You got
I
it.
can grow sideburns pretty good, so we'll be fine.
I mean, it's right in your name, right?
Yeah, sideburn.
Nah, Grant.
Oh.
You remember his, like, mean-ass sideburns he had?
He's actually my great-granddad.
I know, that's why I said it! Yeah, because you've told me that story. My great-grandpapa was Ulysses S. Grant. I'm like...
Yeah, look what I got to show for it, that son of a bitch.
I'm like, remember Vicksburg? I come at you with a pitchfork. Battle for everyone's souls. I just got a new hat. What kind of hat did you get? Beaver. Been getting some Finlay hats. My cowboy hat works surprisingly well on my head. Probably because you have, like... You have the same facial structure as the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. So, I would imagine, like, with a stern mustache or a beard, yeah, you're gonna be able to rock a cowboy hat. Just from, like, the sheer strength of your jawline, I would say, yeah. You probably got that one down pat.
Oh, that's a shotgun. Hello, Fracticist.
I look pretty swaggy with hats. That's because you're a chick. Easy. I like, really cock the hat, like, back on my head. But the problem is the wind catches it really easy like that. Like, it's my favorite look. It's
don't let him in. Oh.
That's usually like how it goes sometimes. Like, my favorite look, I got my long black locks, I got my beard, it's rugged look, I got this hat tilted back, got like a toothpick or something in my mouth. I'm looking cool, but then the wind picks up and hat goes right off my head. I'm like, I look like an idiot chasing it down the beach.
My woman was sleeping.
Scream.
No.
She's prettier when she sleeps, I think.
Some scrimp.
Scrimp.
Screams.
Welcome to the rice field, mother. You think we're gonna see Marika's feet in the DLC? Oh, I'd guarantee it. It's a Miyazaki product. You think there's not going to be feet? Crazy. Crazy, dude.
Dead wrong.
And Miyazaki products and, like, really unnecessary foot placement just goes hand in hand. Max also just got poked to death because he's like, I won't roll. I will stand my ground and hit him back. And the guy's like, I'm just gonna keep hitting my R2 button.
I will press R2. I'll sing you a song if you'll sing it with me, and it's roll me belly by roll.
You have the same facial structure the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. Thank you. It's a compliment I never knew I needed to hear. I got like a corduroy one, like a stature dude on. Let's see what. I mean, I got all kinds of fucking hats, dude. I have this one like really big, like it's not quite a rice paddy hat, but it is huge. It's meant for like people that do like mowing and stuff on those zero turns for a living. The sun cannot touch you while you wear that hat. It is huge. I bought it sheerly for its size. I saw it at a shop and I had to have it. I've got my like weird Outback Crocodile Dundee. I have my grandpa's cowboy hat. I've got like this sort of, I guess like, what does it look like? It's like a gambler hat, like Ronnie Van Zant's. If any of you know who, that's lead singer of Leonard Skinner. That's pretty cool. I've got like 2 different boonie hats I wear. I do. One's black and the other's gray. The black one
Do
is...
I believe you?
Who are you talking to? I'm wearing a big hat in this video game as we speak, dude.
I don't know.
Oh no, I don't know if Skid actually wears hats.
You could be lying.
Could be lying to me. I got the black boonie hat, which is rainproof, and I got a gray one that, like, is intended for you to, like, yeah, go ahead, do a fucking dive off a diving board with it. It's waterproof, breathable.
Well, it's bye, bye, Miss America. pumpkin pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And got old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die.
Bye, bye, Mr. Anakin guy.
You. I'd like to see some of these hats, Bella. The tiki stats. Like, I'd like to have a hat that just has a tiki, little fucking tiki dude on it. I want a hat that has the big kahuna, like, just coming right out of the middle of the hat. That's a bold statement. Alright, let's see. We have Max versus, oh my goodness!
Oh, what the fuck?
Alright. Try and hit him with that again. Oh, man, I give great advice, dude. Max cast 2 weapon arts, which one of them kind of BS'd him, the other he jumped into, and then Max like, remember last time? Whenever I tried to stand and fight, you kept hitting me. How about you taste it?
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
He cast his weapon art and then just started L1ing randomly, and the guy walked into it. And that's my strategy in For Honor, because I'm not, like, super great at reacting to stuff. I just... Midge knows, I'll just throw stuff randomly and it catches people. Like, we'll be, like, mid-combo, he'll, like, throw some crazy thing, he's like, now feint a guard break. I'll throw just a random raw heavy that hits him, he's like, why? Why?
Because it never makes fucking sense, dude.
That's right. That's why it works.
God, it annoys the fuck out of me.
It's fire. I must see it. Trent said try hitting him with that again. I give good advice.
I didn't expect it to do that much damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when Frantic plays fighting games, I'll watch him, and I'll, like, give him color commentary on what he's doing. It actually helps. It's because you have, like, you have, like, a third-person perspective, and you can see what the person's doing wrong. You're like, you're doing this over and over. Stop doing that, do this, and then bam.
Yeah, bam, battle.
Yeah, and then you win. So, if any of you want to get better at For Honor, like any of you tournament players out there that want that competitive edge, get me in your ear on Discord, and I hope the tournament people don't find out that you're doing it. He's cheating! He's got a fucking D-lister YouTuber coaching him in the ear during the fight.
But how do you know?
I have a feeling. I'm trying to get Haas back in here for you to fight, because you just killed Zach, but game's being doo-doo.
I'll sing you a song, it's the song of the sea. Get out of my head.
What are you trying to sing? Like...
It's Row Me Bully Boys, it's a fucking old sea shanty. You've seen the Robin Hood movie with Russell Crowe, right?
Yes. Well, maybe.
It's...
Yeah. Like, I'm just wondering why that one's stuck in your head of all things.
You know me.
I keep hearing, like, when you start off with, I'll sing. I'm like, he's either gonna, like, go into a sea shanty or Piano Man by Billy Joel. Like,
I'll sing you a song, I'm the piano man.
Max is transformed into a trash can. Erotic.
Oh, dude, I just got a fucking really gay looking ship.
No. I was hoping I could jump the second one. Got fucked up, unfair, and unplayable, though. Should've let me win.
No matter how fast I run,
Ow.
I never get where I'm going.
Poetic. Or perhaps just literal, if he's running a really long distance.
Laws of reality need not apply.
I couldn't roll.
Ooh,
Only thing you can roll, Max.
he's me in the clover. I like that still hit him. He ran to the other side of the Everjail. Ooh, you almost got him. That was close.
That was good.
I'm coming.
If I had landed the explosion, it would have been a good. It would have been a draw. But I just kind of bonked my head a little bit.
There's one I want. It's called Blood Tiki. It's a tiki dude with the wheat leaf behind it.
I'm gonna throw a rock at Kai. You won't see it coming.
Walk up and like wipe your finger down like his arm like you're wiping a booger on him. I do that to my brothers all the time.
Kai, I'm gonna wipe my boogers on you. He wiped his things.
I don't even like. I wouldn't even say. I don't warn them. I just walk up and like take my hand and run it down their arm like I'm wiping a booger. I'm like, wait.
Like, he wouldn't know what I was doing. He'd just be like, huh?
Then walk up, and act like, you know, act like you're digging in your nose, then or just wipe a booger on him. Be a man.
Yeah, just wipe a whole ass booger on boy.
What's he gonna do?
Be a man.
I'm calling you out.
I'm calling you out.
You hear? You see what Bella said? There's one I want called Blood Tiki, and it's a tiki dude with the weed leaf behind it. Something about the words weed leaf makes me want to laugh. It's the weed leaf.
Like Legolas weed leaf.
An
He's
elf.
just chong in the fucking elf.
Legolas, what do your weed eyes see? Snacks.
I'm gonna have. Oh, we gotta draw. I'm gonna have to go on the Final Fantasy change my character's name to Legolas Weedleaf.
Or legless.
Legolas Weedleaf. Yeah, Duff, what are you smoking? Weed leaf.
Dude,
Oh,
let's
Mr.
be real,
Gandalf.
though.
You see,
Gandalf was a fucking stoner.
yes. You see, Bilbo, weed leaf this time of year is quite delicious. I can't help but
Just a
smoke
little
it.
And I'm loading up yowangnasty.ttv.
Yes. Thank God. You see, Frodo, Bilbo was quite a fan of the weed leaf. He taught me its tricks, its secrets. Gandalf?
Saruman started copying me because he's like, that shit looks dank as hell, yo.
What's the password?
Too moist. Two, and then all lowercase moist, no space.
And number two,
Saruman decided he wanted my weed leaf for himself. He could never cultivate the way that I do, Frodo.
Saruman.
Saruman, the stinker!
He's right, young hobbit. But these two duke it out, I'll bring you in. He's right, young hobbit. I can never cultivate the weed leaf the way Gandalf did. And that's why I will give Middle-earth to Sauron. He's lost his damn mind, Frodo. No, Frodo. You must join me. And together, we will uncover the secrets of the weed leaf. God damn, Max. Sometimes, like, you just turn on, like, the on switch and just murder people. I'm never paying attention while he does that. I'm over here talking about the weed leaf.
Get me in there.
Alright. Guess my internet wants to be stinky. I'll send you a photo. Thank you. Haha, weed leaf. I just heard my dad scream for a solid 30 seconds and slowly fall. What? Was it like a pride fall? Like, maybe he was hanging on to like a banister or something and knew he was gonna fall but couldn't help it and he was just mad and then just dropped, or what?
What do you want, Koi?
I'm looking for your sign. Oh, see it.
You want me to read? I can't read. I've never read anything in my life.
I'm colorblind. See what he says. Just, I'm colorblind. I don't see Frank's sign anywhere.
Did you put the number 2 or TWO, bitch?
I think he's talking to that kid.
Alright, you hear me?
Yes.
Alright,
Did you
my
put
sign
the-
is down by the rock in the normal spot.
Did you put the number 2 or spell out 2?
Number 2.
Weed leaf Saruman.
And it is the duelist felled finger.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing. It's almost 10:30. Sorry about that throwing knife kill. I thought he was trying to finish me off with his crossbow, so I did that. Madago is currently chewing on the windowsill because I told her not to eat my blanket. Nice.
Show your birds! You go lay back there!
I'm gonna try and get this dude, and then maybe Frantics will come back on the reset.
Too moist. M-O-I-S-T.
Multiplayer password, the number 2, space, M-O-S-T.
That's what I got.
He's a fat old man. How do you hear him slowly fall? That's what I'm wondering. Like, did he make like a sound or... The only sign I see is Haas. I will whip the finger.
I'll replace it.
This will be when I see it.
It is at the normal spot, right?
The Forlorn Town Ever Jail.
Make sure.
The big grassy knoll with a rock.
Yep, it's up on the rocks.
I'll try to summon Haas. If this doesn't work, I'll do a hard reset. Max is trying very hard to long bomb me with his throwables. He's wasting all of them.
I'm
Good,
using the
you
ones
won't
that I
get
don't
me.
even pull
Yeah.
out of my pocket. Those explosive stones and the poison stones.
My game just you just summon nobody. I'm not in the game. I think my mom tried to stop him from falling down. That didn't go so well because he is a short, slender woman. He's gotten a knee replaced, so she's taking care of him along with me. A weird thing to hear at 10:30s. Ah! For like 30 seconds sustained, and then.
Hmm.
I mean, we heard Dimma do that one time. Dimma, we heard him have a controlled fall. Like, he tried to lean over to pet his pet ferret, lost his balance halfway through, realized it, and we just kind of heard like the wheels of his chair doing this. Him go like, oh, oh, and then like a really soft, dunk. Like,
Yeah.
it's like Dimma. He's like, let's take a controlled fall. Chopper's looking at me. Chopper's his pet ferret, so his ferret's just like watching this go on from a distance. What's going on with this guy? It was very fun. I'm so upset that the controlled fall wasn't recorded. That was a bold-ass choice, Max. That's all I got to say. It was a bold choice. I don't know, like... At 50 things he could have done, only one of them would have led to him dying. That's what you bet on. Like it.
Yes.
I think you crashed me by summoning me. It lined up too good. I think he might have rolled off his bed. That's sad. See Zack attack. I do not see the Magoda, so... And you are on regular Elden Ring and not your multiplayer thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am going to slay Haas. Then
Should I put it on a group password, like on a little one thing, or just multiplayer password?
multiplayer, and then group will just... The group password for this is nipple.
Okay, so group password is nipple.
Those don't matter though.
Well, who fucking knows? I don't. So we're gonna try everything.
Like it's Souls PvP summoning. It's like trying to fucking summon the spirit of the Omnissiah to help us. Like we're gonna have to like lay out salt lines, draw pentagrams and circles and blood sacrifice, everything that we can to get it to work. Our buddy Joe believed that doing emotes where you like sit down and you're stationary worked. I believe him in Bloodborne at least.
Yeah, I'll do dejection as my emote, so I just sit there.
He believes that doing stationary emotes let the game track you easier so you summon faster. And in Bloodborne, I 100% believe that. I don't know about Elden Ring. I know in Bloodborne it works because I always do make contact. And I see summons almost immediately. I see Max. Unless you're still banned.
I don't shouldn't be.
It would have told him if he was.
I see Max, I see Zach.
If he was banned, he wouldn't be able to slap his sign down at all.
Do you see the other people's red signs? They're out here.
Let me just go back to the fucking
Wait,
quick game.
what's that? Yep, that's us.
I'm gonna read the message that it gives me on the first thing, because maybe, who fucking knows? I don't.
Draw feet in circles that will draw Hayao Miyazaki's attention.
Oh, your account has been penalized. 80-day penalty.
Yeah, he's still banned. I knew it.
When did I get banned on here?
Remember your cheat engine shenanigans?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember you were playing around with cheat engine.
Just go ahead and delete this guy then.
You played really fast and loose with cheat engine, and it wound up biting you in the ass.
Yeah. Well, damn.
It worked for a while.
It was fun.
It was.
180 fucking days. That's half of a year, dude.
Dude, I actually got in trouble in Dark Souls 3 one time. I
remember.
had to go sit in the undead cemetery and leave my game running for like 18 hours.
To wait for one of those signs to spawn.
And to wait for one of those little stupid shits to spawn that I could use to unban my the Way of White Corona or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Yep. I got that was on, dude, the crazy thing is that was on PS4. That wasn't on PC.
Yeah.
That was on PS4. I think I got in trouble for DCing too many times. Which half the time wasn't even my fault because it was PS4. I will admit though that we did abuse the Alt F4 technique sometimes during our ganking days.
Yes.
I will admit it. When we used to hunt blood shades. Now we were successful, I'd say 90% of the time. It was very
95.
It was very rare that we got beat. I remember when a bunch of people got banned at DS for stuff like camera mods. It's like For Honor, like, a big reason you don't see, like, I made a really cinematic For Honor video, like, a week or two ago. It was called The Last Shaolin. Now, nobody watched it. It did not get any views, it only got like 300-400 views. But I put a lot of work in on, like, the cinematics. For Honor has the potential to have some great cinematic videos. But the developers have just slapped easy anti-cheat on it and stuff, so you can't use like free cam in matches and or even in private matches or anything like that, you know? And so the YouTubers that make stuff for it are limited to just PvP. You don't, that's why you don't have like a Vadi video of For Honor or something. Because if you want to do something like that, you have to be in training, or have like, so what I did for the Shaolin videos, I had Max and Midge go into a private game, and I spectated them and used the free cam to get shots of stuff. That's how I worked around it. A lot of For Honor YouTubers don't have friends because they're terrible people, and so a lot of them can't do that. I've had doo-doo thrown on me. Bunch of YouTubers and actual hackers kept hacking. I think the funniest thing as far as Dark Souls hackers goes, besides maybe like the ones harassing Yuka's Legion, were the ones that harassed, the one specifically that harassed Lost My Sanity.
Malcolm Reynolds.
Malcolm Reynolds, dude. I think he got lost in the funniest way I've ever seen a hacker get a YouTuber. Like, don't get me wrong, I got sympathy for him. It's really frustrating when someone's messing with your stuff and you can't stream or make videos the way you want. I get it. But Lost, like, really went overboard on trying to, like, counter the guy. Nice draw, by the way, these two. And so what he kept doing is he kept going to Malcolm Reynolds' Steam account and blocking him. But what Malcolm just kept doing was just he kept using the family share stuff to keep making more accounts. And one time on stream, Lost alt-tabbed off the Steam to block him, and Malcolm had his profile pictures just a straight cock. Just a whole...
No way,
just
dude.
And so, live on Twitch, Lost My Sanity had just a full meaty wing on the screen. I remember seeing that as a highlight on Malcolm's channel, and, like, Lost's eyes going, like the size of golf balls was the funniest thing, dude. It was, oh my goodness. And then him tormenting Fighter PL during the waning days of Dark Souls 3. Oh, also, whenever he was getting Fighter, he got Fighter banned from Elden Ring, and Fighter lost his mind. Dude, I'm talking was making death threats and all this and that. Now, Fighter does not actually have the ability to follow up on any of this, but he wigged out in like the most buff Polish man way you could possibly think. He was just enraged. Pure blind rage. He got his account back eventually, but oof, he was mad. I really don't know if Fighter stuff took off with Elden Ring like it did DS3. I never really saw that much from him. I know Lost has like a pretty steady PvP thing going. I don't know about Fighter though. I really fell out of like watching anything Souls Elden related because I still don't care. I don't care. Yeah, the actual hackers will always keep doing stuff. A lot of times stuff that gets implemented only stops like creative people. Who's throwing rocks?
Zach.
That's who's throwing rocks in the arena? Fighter getting angry is funny. Yeah, I know he's all about like, oh, salty troll, that was a salty troll right there. And then when someone actually gets him, he gets a million times more angry than anyone else I've ever seen in these games. I will never be able to forgive him for the wave of like really annoying Brawl mask wearing people that just overwashed Dark Souls 3 for a while. Yeah, that was a dark time for that game. Now that, now I mean, now the game is just like in obscurity, but those were rough days there for a little bit when Fighter really took off, and every 12-year-old was like, I feel like him. Fighter went back to DS3. Not shocked. I'm not shocked. Everybody was hoping that this game was going to be their meal ticket. It was not. PvP just kind of blows. But he even made Destiny videos. Interesting. I'm gonna come down there and beat your ass, Zach. He has so much poise he can continue throwing rocks at me while I'm punching him. Yeah, I like that boy. I like that boy. I start kicking him. Alright, we'll do this. One more match between Haas and Zach, and we'll probably call it good. Came to poke my head in to say hi. I won't be sticking around as my aunt's car was hit by an 18-wheeler. She lived with just a concussion and is back home. She got lucky. She got lucky, dude. I'm glad that she's not street pizza.
Image question.
What you want?
Can't I just send you my master save and you just use that and edit it?
I mean, his account's banned, so no. Like, you could send him a...
His count. Okay.
Yeah, like, you could send... Like, you could send a character, yeah, but he, like, it wouldn't save him from, being banned, because that's linked to your Steam account and stuff.
What if he just shares it?
I don't think he cares that much from being free with you.
I don't.
I'm being funky fresh with you. I do not think Magoda, the man who hasn't played Elden Ring months, cares. I wouldn't really either, to be honest. I would just start doing my old DS3 fight clubs again. As a matter of fact, I might be doing some of those soon. What do you guys in chat think about that? Good old time, good time DS3 fight clubs. Just to mix things up. You missed. You fucking jabroni. Oh, he fucking tanked it. Didn't take that one. Right. You think you can take me in the Ring of Honor, dude? I think so, dude. I can pull up my offhand weapon too, dude. And this one.
And then here comes the giant fist.
Nice try, kid. Maybe next time you'll think twice before fighting a real warrior. Yeah. How fortuitous. Right. Let's see. You got absolute lucky as hell. How she survived, I don't know. The man gets 3K views. I have almost 500K. Best wishes to your aunt. Wishing for a speedy recovery. I hope your aunt gets better soon, Strider. Hey, Slays. Haven't played DS3 in years. Sounds like fun. I go back to DS3. You cheated? No,
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm banned.
I just had the heart of the cards, kiddo. Better luck next time.
I just had the heart of the cards.
I think we were fist fighting and I whipped out a katana and bloody slashed him. Crack 6, yeah, you cheated like hell. Man. How long have we been streaming for? 120. We'll go for a little bit longer, I think. Not too much. Max.
I'm going to show you something stupid.
Big fat Logan pulls out the nipple steel. He's got the bot of guys who talk like that. I saw like a guy wearing a fedora on TikTok. Like he put on a filter that made him look like an anime character and he went, how fortuitous. I thought and I thought it was like
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the dance of my people?
I thought it was really funny.
Alright, first I have to go this way.
Fortuitous.
Then
It looks like you're just breaking your arms in every way that you can imagine.
I know, it's so my torso's twisting too.
The dance of my people. I can believe that's the dance of your people. I thought we'd been streaming for 2 hours, but we've only been going for like an hour or 3, so I'll hang out a little bit longer. Yeah, might go back to some DS3 stuff just to mix it up. I've been meaning to do like PS Fight Club stuff on Tuesdays, then PC on Friday, but been going through a lot of changes and stuff with job stuff and stuff, so haven't been able to, but we might be we might bring sexy back. I'm going to make a rule though, no fucking Black Knight shields and Ring Knight swords or Murky Hand Scythe. As a matter of fact, no Bug Glaive either. God damn, he did not care for the dance of your people, Max.
Nope.
He stood right on the edge of that and just one-shot you. How's Honor going, Magoda?
Not too shabby. Just kick the shit out of this Nobu.
Are you still playing Nobu, or did you switch off?
I'm on Monkey right now.
Monkey
God damn! Chill out!
Man. He's been hit with a cascade of light attacks.
No, fucking guy's coughing over there.
Ew. Children coughing? Gross.
God.
Ew.
Stream still go. Max abusing the arms he finally has. Ew. Jobs, yeah, dude. If I hate it. If I could, I'd just make video game stuff all day, but I hate the way it works. Fortune was not kind to me on the online creation path, so no making funny videos and streams for a living. But it ain't too bad. At least I can like make progress towards making a living on the water. Do my whole thing with my charter boat someday, maybe.
That's deaf.
He's gonna smoke on the water.
Gonna lay in my bunk and get drunk, cause it's gonna cause the fish I'm biting today. I love that song so much.
Fish on biting today, boys. Fish on biting today.
I'm gonna lay in my bunk and get drunk, cause it's gonna cause the fish I'm biting today. There's 6-foot waves and my stomach craves some good old Antico rum. put some away for a rainy day, and the rain's just starting to come now. Take the jib sail down. Take the jib sail down. Turn this ship around, boys, before we run aground. Fish I'm biting today, boys. Fish I'm biting today. Gonna lay in my bunk and get drunk at the skunk cause the fish I'm biting today. There's a northern wind, and the lights are dim like a good fresh Cuban cigar. I got me a hunch where there might be a bunch in the Capitan's pickle jar. I want to listen to that song while in my little like private charter boat, just rocking in the marina. I own cigars and rum. Ah. I closed my eyes and I could see it. But it's a ways off. One day though, everybody's invited to my little boat. Come hang out with me in the marina.
This nobody's fucking me up.
Thought you were fucking her up.
Well, I was, but I'm not anymore.
She decided to start using light attacks.
Yeah.
I'd change up what you're. She's probably just made some reads on you.
Nah, she's just fucking dodging everything. She's not falling for anything either. Like a faint heavies. I could fucking, you know, do a back whiff on lights so she's not falling for it and just light parries me. So it's either I sit there and stare like they were, or, you know, I just fucking get I just get done with the match.
Murky is the worst. Can I use the Ring Knight Greatswords? Yes. The Ring Knight Greatswords, I'm not as worried about, because if someone sees that, they're like, well, check this out, Profaned Ultra Greatsword, and just uppercuts you. So that's whatever. But the Ring Knight Straight Sword is a whole nother deal, because it actually can, like, animation cancel and yada yada, and it's really irritating.
Kai!
Same thing with the Black Knight Great Shield, it's really, really strong. I'm just getting pelted right now. I feel like I'm in, like, old age Israel. It's getting stoned to death. I'll make sure to keep a lookout while I'm on those big ass carriers. Yeah, don't run my little charter boat over, if you please. If you see, like, cause this, like, if I have a charter, this is probably like 15 years from now. I'll be like almost 40 in 15 years, I think, right? Let's see, I'm 24. Yeah, almost 40. I'm probably gonna be like old and fat and just relaxing on my boat. So please do not like split my charter boat in half with your naval carrier. I would greatly appreciate that. That might dampen my spirits a little bit, won't lie to you. That's slaves for days. Slaves for Days is entering the battlefield, even though his name on this is Fights for Knights. Kinda like that. I hope all of you are doing well tonight. The chat. If any of you are wondering what the beverage tonight is, it's OJ.
Kai!
I too am drinking something orangey.
Good old Arngoose.
I'm drinking Orange Mountain Dew.
One of us has made a good healthy decision with this beverage, the other is trying to get his kidneys to fail.
Yes.
Yeah. I had shock milk. Then I had water. Now I've got OJ. I had protein shake earlier. Vitamin water. And energy drink early this morning. So I've done pretty good.
I didn't.
I've done great. What have you had to drink today, Frantic? Toilet water?
A gallon of water. Thank you. And yes, it was from the toilet.
I drank it with a silly straw.
That's right, dude. Makes it funny.
Sunshine juice. I'm drinking Coke. Yuck.
Yucky.
There's only one. I will only accept that answer if you're drinking Coke that's, you know, in glass bottles from Mexico.
I would also accept if it was like McDonald's fountain Coca-Cola.
I fuck with that.
It's
Fountain
just
Coke is tits.
it's fucking, especially like from McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald do got them motherfucking raspies.
It's just something different. I think Burger King too, if I remember. I think Burger King has some weird, like it's not weird, it's good, but it tastes different than regular Coke out of the fountain. I haven't had Burger King in years. So me and my dad, when we would come back home from fishing when I was a teenager, we always stopped at one because it was the like back then McDonald's wasn't really like as popular with its 24-hour deal, but for some reason, this one BK near here, not near here, but near where we fished, was open like all night, which was good because we fished till 2 a.m. So by the time we got to there, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't tell if they really liked us or if they hated us, because they would recognize like, oh, it's those guys that were fishing. But I also kind of feel like there were some of them that stuff like, motherfuckers making us cook stuff at 3 a.m. So I don't know. They might have had some mixed feelings seeing us. But yeah, I don't drink a whole lot of soda anymore. I still drink energy drinks, but that's because they have caffeine, so there's a point to drinking them. Like, I drink a soda and I just feel like I've wasted my choice of drink. Like, I didn't get anything. I didn't get hydrated. I didn't get any, like, nutrients or anything. I just wasted my drink, you know? I could have drank water or something and hydrated myself. Even tea might hydrate a little bit better. I didn't drink any juice or milk or anything. It's like it's a waste to drink soda. But sometimes I still get one sometimes. Just for that all-American feeling. Having a big old greasy burger that's gonna shut my stomach down and soda.
You go in a coma.
Mm-hmm. Soda. Hello, Gort. I've had coffee and... Is that all you've had all day, Bella? Is coffee and a cup of water? I think you should go get a glass of water. I tried
What
to...
threw me off on that is he said coffee and a cup of water. Why the fuck would you ruin your coffee with water?
Just dunk a thing of water.
Poor Highlander, dude. They don't have anything.
Highlander has backstep light, and that follow-up attack. That's all he's got.
I just dismantled this Highlander on Keto.
Yeah, I'll do it. Wendy's has vanilla Coke. I enjoy vanilla Coke. You are fat. I drink energy drinks too. It's so bad. I mostly just like the taste of a lot of them, but I do get like a little... That was cute. These two curtsied at each other. Adorable.
Damn, Kai, calm down.
Why parry not work? As bad game.
Why are you coughing so much? You sick, we're fighting.
Grease head's chest hair. I don't get heat over many things, but I will go to war over soda. Drinking soda is the closest thing I have to religion. You are definitely an all-American, my man. I salute you. You fat slob. You absolute grease fire of a man. I respect that. I can appreciate when someone eats like hell and is just committed to it. Like if someone just owns up to it, like, yeah, that was a fried Snickers bar. I'm like, you know what? Man knows what he likes. It's when someone like tries to tell me why the fried Snickers bar was actually kind of good for him that pisses me off. Fried ice cream. It's another southern delicacy.
Fried Oreos.
Oh yeah, fried Oreos. Fried anything, I guess. Fried fucking roadkill.
I do like me some fried pickles.
Mm. Yeah, I'll drink more water. That's good. Drink you some more water, Bella. Get you a glass of OG or something.
The only time I'll drink water is if I have like the Pedialyte powder packets. I can just dump that shit in there.
I drink so much. There's sometimes like that's all I want is water, especially like if I've just like woken up from one of those afternoon naps and I've got cotton mouth.
Yeah, dude.
That's like all I want is water. Nothing else will
Especially
help.
down here in Florida, dude. That shit fucking hits.
I wake up and I'm like fucking. I feel grungy, confused, bewildered. I'm like, ugh. My like caveman instincts are like, water, water. Max, I don't know. I see what you're trying to do. Actually, no, I don't know what you're trying to do. I got no idea what your game plan was.
Y'all gonna be on honor for this long?
We've been on Elden, but I'm about to end my Elden stuff here in just a minute, and Frantic is on For Honor.
Oh.
Yes. I can hear Frantic screaming at one of those. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I heard like. That's not good. It's like the violence has turned domestic.
Good.
Everyone has their vices, soda and butt stuff. That's me. Nice.
It is 8-foot waves, my stomach craves.
Mad respect for the Devourer. Scepter, one of my favorites. What the hell is he doing? I don't know what the fuck Max's game plan was there. This time we got Slays via Haas. And like, I gotta respect that Slays went for a jumping attack against the Halberd. Not what I'd do. But then again, I didn't expect Haas to just set the controller down and get eaten by two running at once.
Don't summon me yet.
I will summon you. For misery, for honor, for self-hatred. Yeah, I used to know a chick whose brother actually played For Honor. Because I talked about, I was like, yeah, I still play video games some. As I mostly play this one, and I just go home and get so fucking mad. She's like, oh, sounds like my brother. I was like, he plays like a game with knights and samurai fighting each other. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, brother hates himself. And sure enough, it was For Honors what he played.
No, boys, I got a progress update
Oh yeah.
with the chick.
Mm-hmm.
So, so what I wear to work is like my Vans like pants, and I wear a t-shirt and like a flannel that's open. And I roll the sleeves up like once or twice.
Yeah.
That way it's like a quarter sleeve or whatever the fuck. And I'm sitting at the register. I look up and I'm like, the chick that I've been messing with, or I've been like talking to a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She has a flannel on. Sleeves are rolled up a little bit, and it's open. She has a t-shirt on. Like, I told my store manager, like, hey, I'm gonna go next door grab a Red Bull. So I go next door, and she's at the front. I'm like talking to some of the dudes, and I looked at her, I was like, trying to copy me or some shit. And she looked at me, and she's like, I'm trying to be as cool as you. Like, yeah, you quit that.
You try to steal my drip?
That's what I'm saying.
I'd get like really angry about it. That way she won't think it's cute to try and dress like it, just get belligerent, just like enraged. You go into work tomorrow, she's wearing the same thing as you, just start like shaking, clenching your fists. She's like, oh,
Start shaking her.
stop stealing my drip.
Woman.
Oh, dude, that was the worst thing I've ever seen. Max was just doing a giant, like, arena-wide AoE that the guy couldn't punch, and when he finally tried, he got killed instantly.
But yeah, when I said that to her, she was like cheesing hard, and I was like, yep, there we go.
No, they hit the wall. Liar.
Hit me so hard, my game crashed. When For Honor first came out, my friends all played, so I tried it. It's not bad. Try to play it now. For Honor is a completely different game than back when it came out.
Yeah, because I played it when it first came out, and that was good.
Yeah, and like,
Yo.
the game was like slow paced and about, like, it was way different. Now it's like lightning speed.
And a lot of staring and gimmicks and bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, like, they did this really big combat update to try and combat staring and stuff, but people just got used to it. And now they've just made it harder for new people to get into the game, because even way back when, like, average people could react to it, and your skill was more on, like, your character knowledge and stuff like that. And now it's like, you know, you're brand new, you can't react to any of it, you don't know the kit, you just don't have fun because you can't fight back and you feel helpless. Meanwhile, the new players, nothing really, well, the experienced players, nothing really changed. Because now they just react to the stuff anyway. That's really the big turning point in For Honor's PvP, is for most people, like you, me, Midge, Max, whatever, most attacks in the game boil down to like a 50-50 or a 33-33-33. When the game gets different is when you get so good at reacting and you get reaction times so good that those 50-50s aren't 50-50s anymore. That's when you get good at the game. That's when everything really clicks. But for the rest of us that don't play it all the time, we just kind of get bukkake blasted by everything. I saw a YouTuber break that down one time. He was like, "So this is like the real skill." And I was like, "This makes sense. This guy's spitting." Because I've noticed that myself. Like now I can light parry and parry zones and stuff sometimes, and just being able to do that sometimes has made me a lot better. If I sat in training every day for like 5-10 minutes a day and reacted to lights from like a bot, I'd probably be way better just because my reaction times would be up. But that's kind of boring. It's kind of lame.
I just beat that pirate. I'm so surprised.
I simply don't have time to get good at new games anymore. I feel that. For Honor has been power crap. Now it's about knowing frames. Old For sounds a lot like the S2 PvP.
Yep.
Yeah, For Honor's original PvP did remind me a lot of Souls 2, or just Souls PvP in general. Now it's not.
It's akin to Sekiro.
Yeah, it's a lot more like Sekiro. This has been a long fight. I actually started raiding in game. I don't think it's done this yet. It's gonna make me sleepy. I wish the game would do it.
Being tired.
Dude, rain puts me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like it was supposed to storm today, and it didn't. I was like,
It's
I'm
right
glad it.
here,
That's so. I'm glad it didn't, but at the same time, I'm like, I wish it did, because I rode my motorcycle to work today. I was like, please don't rain.
Do not soak me on my motorcycle.
I do not want to drive in the wet.
I do not want to be moist.
Moisten.
Pursued
Bravo.
by the rat.
Wish my new phone had headphone jack. Your audio was so low. Does anybody else, besides old man Michael, think that the audio is low?
Yeah, it's a little
How about you
quiet.
shut your
It's a little
fucking mouth?
I can't hear shit.
Can't hear shit.
Das Auto.
Das Auto.
I pulled that southern thing earlier, Gort. Yeah, I told chat, I think I was talking about something last day, puffed on a left-handed cigarette. Isaac had never heard that. That's a southern thing. We'll get that.
Twang.
It's like hitting Midge with like some actual southern terms, and he's like, oh.
Hey.
Dude, I've lived in the South for like longer than you, dude.
Alright, dude.
All right, dude.
This frantic goes to a library, asks for a book, and when they try to tell him where it is, he goes, I know more than you do.
I know more than you.
That might actually get a librarian to kill you. They're like really, they're like, ah, why?
Especially if it's a woman.
Yeah, if
dude,
it's
librarians and nurses are freaks.
yeah, it's like I know every inch of this library like the back of my hand, and all the books, and some dudes, I know more than you.
Don't even give him a chance to explain it.
Nope. Just,
Like, just walk up and be like, hey, you know where this is?
She's
Actually,
gonna snap.
I know whatever.
I know more than you.
I know more than you.
Take a seat, babe. Let the Mac Daddy handle this.
That would get me shot. Let the Mac Daddy.
That's one of my dad's sayings. Just he called himself the Mac Daddy.
Why does that like not fucking surprise me at all?
I've said it before on 4 hours, so I let the Mac Daddy handle this.
I told you guys what my dad's gamer tag on Xbox is, right?
Oh, Oh god.
What is it?
So he used to work in corrections. He retired from that. And a few years ago, one of the inmates gave him the nickname the White Devil.
No.
So that's his gamer tag on it.
What white
The
devil?
white devil.
Blanco Diablo.
Blanco Diablos.
I'm gonna get back on Frantic's PS account and rename him Blanco Nino.
That's what I call my dad. He still doesn't know what it means.
Blanco.
He thinks it's endearing. I just call him Blanco Nino.
Oh my god, dude. Well, you know, one day he's gonna, I wonder what that thing my boy calls me. Hey Google, what's Blanco Nino mean?
White boy.
Oh my god. Is for under crossplat?
Yep. No, it's not.
Unfortunately, it is.
Or got just like forgot the controls that match. You know something funny earlier? When I first came out here, I could see Yeet's shade standing up here where he's like trying to heist this Fight Club spot from me.
Really?
Yeah, I saw like his shade standing around up here with his dumbass Kaiden armor combo. How's this? Oh, this dude. This fuck. Hey.
I mean, it is a good spot.
It is. I just can't
You
get
can't
like.
knock him for trying.
I can't get. Well, I tell you what I can knock him for is like leaving the group, like estranging all of you, blocking me, but keeping the profile picture I made for him, the banner I made for him, using my Fight Club spot, like all of my, like a lot of my editing stuff I did with Elden Ring. Trying
The fact
his.
that he blocks blocking skids, okay, whatever. But blocking me, them
Now I'm mad.
for no fucking reason. Now I'm mad.
Or then
And
like.
the one
I
person,
blocked him.
the one fucking person he talks to in this group,
Maximilian.
is fucking Max.
And then on top of
Max
that,
is like, I gotta go play with my other friends.
and then on
We
top of
call him out
that,
every single time. Like, we don't play with you, know.
on top of that, like trying to like make his thumbnails the way I would make it, because yeah, I make some dang thumbnails. He tries to capture that same thing, but he doesn't have the same, I guess, artistic touch to it. He's given up on videos as far as I could tell, though he just does these Fight Club streams every night. Or he was, I haven't checked in a couple weeks.
The lonely, 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 lonely time.
Don't mind the halberds, they're fun to fight. What
Does he
happened
even
with...
have like a following?
A bunch of his buddies watch his stuff, like... And all of them, like, if you go to his chat, everybody's a mod. Like,
Oh god.
he has everybody modded.
So if you say one wrong thing, you're getting fucking banned.
What happened with Yeet? Yeet decided, Yeet decided that he was too good for this group, and, hated everybody, and left. He left the group, but kept all the good stuff that he had, earned from it, from being my friend. And, he streams, like, Elden Fight Clubs and Invasions every day for some reason or another. I imagine it's all he's got left to hold on to. Hey. Yeah, he, and like his little fight clubs he does, he legit comes to this exact spot that I host him. Because he's a little rip. It's bad enough that people call me a critical knockoff, and then Yeet's a knockoff of that. This man's bootleg. And on top of that, the people he streams to is my audience. That's all he gets is like Strider, Max,
Isaac.
Isaac, Zemos, people from my stuff. That's all he gets. I hate that they go and watch his stuff and whatnot, but hey. It's their decision if they want to be Benedicts. Yeah, whatever. The fights. Max, why are you wearing that?
What?
Hmm.
Wearing what?
That stupid Radon headpiece.
Because it's funny.
It makes top-notch thumbnails. Skid's thumbnail games. Eats fat and the fats will never prevail. That makes me kind of sad, miss when you and Yeet both made videos. I mean, I still make videos, he doesn't. I mean, if he hadn't decided that he was too good for the group, he probably still would be. But
Yeah, very true.
like, we never banned him from the group or anything. He just got mad because I shit-talked him on... Yeah, I shit-talked him on For Honor one night, and he's like, I've had enough. And he, left. Max, they just keep throwing stuff at you whenever you do that, my man. You might have to try a new stratagem. That's definitely a different stratagem. Yeah. Oh, that is a interesting stratagem. Just get two shot by a great sword. Nice. Tragic skid core drama.
It's raining. I should switch to a lightning build.
I'll sort of miss eating you doing stuff. Oh, hey. People come and go, dude. That's just how it be. Like, Dimma used to hang out a lot, and he, vanished on the wind. He hasn't left the group or anything yet, but he hangs out with a lot of different people. Dimma's always got like 4 or 5 different things on the fire, and our little group's not one of them. He's got like a big Minecraft world he does, his Final Fantasy, Destiny stuff, and like Astroneer, Hydroneer stuff. Whatever else he gets up to, so... He doesn't really, have time for the old boys. Yes. And like I said,
You're gonna like this clip. It's on Badushi if you still need them suckers.
Hey,
Sword and board for the win. I hate to see people falling out.
Uh-oh.
Is that Greg?
No, I pissed someone off. He wants to be my friend so he can 1v1 me.
Who did I hear talking?
That was me.
Oh, was that you? That sounded like Greg. I think it's because the mic quality went to like this.
I did sneeze pretty good.
I was like, Gregory?
Ooh, I unlocked the thingy that I wanted. The ornament. I don't need to do these anymore.
Hate to see people falling out, no judgment, but it's sad to see friends unhappy. Dude, there have been so many that have come and gone from this group.
Yep, that's true.
There have been so many, like... in the beginning it was me, Midge, and a guy named Joe. It was me, Joe, Midge, and Shad. And then Joe passed away, and it was me, Midge, and Shad for a long time. And then Shad sort of, like, fell out of it because of stuff. He drifted apart, and then Dimma came in. It was me, Midge, and Dimma for a long-ass time. I mean, a long time, too. And then, Dimma started bringing Gort in. Then... I think we all got into some beef, except for me and Midge. That's when Z, Yeet, and Max all came into the picture. Then Z decided he hated all of us and he left. Then, Yeet decided he hated all of us and he left. Shad still kind of floats around a little bit, and now Dimma's too busy for us. So now it's me, Midge, Gort, and Max. So that's about the history, I think. Oh, and there was also Heretic, but he didn't ever really fit in.
Yeah,
no.
He didn't really fit in super well, so he kind of came and went pretty quick. Is there anyone else? Am I forgetting anyone?
I don't think so. I
Nope.
think that's about it. Yeah.
See if any of you don't remember, was the guy that talked like this from New Zealand.
He
He was a
wanted
fucking
Skid's
raging
butthole.
cunt. And we all wanted his sister.
I threatened to fuck his mom. Like, I will make your mother scream our name!
Why are you fucking screaming?
Calm it down, Max. You're at an 11. We want you to bring it down to like a 6.
I will make your mother scream our name.
Yeah, that's right. You guys had the same. He had a cool name. I won't take that away from him. His name was.
Maximilian.
Nah,
No.
that's not Max's name.
That's just weird that it's not.
I know we call him Max so much that's not even his name. Nah, Z's
Named
name
Gilbert.
Z's name was Cody Watinatara. I thought that was a really I thought his last name was cool. I was like, why didn't I get a cool last name like that? I'm gonna change
Dude,
I'm a
Donic.
I'm gonna legally change my name to Captain Stingray.
Captain Stingray, dude.
I remember the first time I made that thread at Z, and he just shut the fuck up.
I would too.
He didn't know how to respond. It's just like, I don't know.
Well, to be fair, Zio's a hella fucking bottom bitch, so
Yeah.
no surprise.
What we got going? I can drive to South Dakota in the middle of Oregon in 2 days. Now it takes. I'm not even gonna try and get that. Luca, you cast evil spells to make me lose. Don't say close fight to divert attention as if that wasn't your fault. It's Luca's fault directly. All of your misfortune needs to be blamed on him. I suggest you all start getting a voodoo dolls and stabbing them, and naming them after him. I think that is the best course of action right now. The drive from South Dakota to Oregon is very fun. I would like to visit the Northwest at some point. That's one place I've never been. Well, I've been to Seattle, but that I didn't really get. It's not the same.
Yeah, but
I want to see like the redwoods and stuff.
Dude, look at these woods, dude.
Oh, dude, you could have just said redwoods, dude, and it still would have like. Cause you know, dude,
Well, I
like,
didn't. I said these woods, dude.
dude, like you could have said it and it would have been like funny
Dude,
because
well, I
it
didn't,
would have been
dude.
like racially
didn't.
charged, dude. I'm just saying, dude. I'm trying to help your brand.
Dude, my brand, more like suck my strand, dude. Yagasa.
Oh, I'm about to make a stand.
Dude, I'm gonna be like Yeet and like disband, dude.
Well, get ready, dude. My fist is about to land. That's as far as I'm taking that.
Dude, shut up before I make it to where your mom like can't stand.
I already said stand.
Oh, well, still.
Alright, dude. Let's see. I noticed how you talk about making videos. Well, that's good. I'm glad you noticed that, because I do talk about it sometimes.
just every once in a while, just when he's feeling quirky.
I'm glad you noticed that.
It's a little nuanced thing, yeah. I don't think a lot of people pick up on it.
Thanks for pointing that out. I wouldn't have known he did that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot that my friend like did that stuff.
Yeah, I never realized that about myself. Oh my goodness. I like it way better when we were focusing on the fun stuff we're doing. So Slays is like, shut up about the Eat drama and get back to talking about silly sword game.
Who said that? Who said that?
Slays.
Yeah, man,
Time him out. Time him out. Time him out.
you know,
Kill him.
Shadow man. Shadow man.
My parents just moved to Eugene. Imagine living in a place called Eugene.
That's where Casey lived.
Oh, that's right. That's where Casey's from. You better watch out. There's an Asian Sasquatch on the prowl named Casey. You watch.
Asian squatch.
Warn your family, Bella.
Fucking Sam Squam up there, dude.
The Eastern Sasquatch and Aqua's on the prowl. Oh, my goodness. And that's how you thought making videos didn't work out and stuff, man. 24 so early some game or something could totally come out and you'd get big from it. Dude, I've been making videos since I was 17 years old.
Yeah, dude.
I have tried to get off of Souls and make it big on like every game you could think of. And YouTube doesn't show my videos to anybody. Like they won't do it. I get like 400 to 1,000 views on everything.
Dude, that's because like I've copyright claimed every single one of your videos.
I would not even be shocked. I would look at some BS company called like Midge Productions or something. I don't even know if I
The
can be
frantic
mad.
pictures.
Dude, I don't even know if I can be mad. That's a great long con. I'm about to find him and kill him.
So fucking mean.
I think that might be
Dude.
grounds. That might be grounds for me killing you. Like, I don't think anybody
Cost you
would.
like $4,000 over the past like 8 months.
I don't think anybody would blame me if I killed you.
Oh god, it'll be so funny though.
Oh my goodness. I'm still in South Dakota for another 2 months.
That sucks.
With Natara, that's awesome. He had a cool name. A hot sister.
She was dumb.
Oh, she was so
Did you ever
stupid.
get a picture of his sister?
I saw pictures of her, yeah.
Do you still have?
Probably not since he blocked me.
Fuck.
I wouldn't say so. Let's see. Bella and Michael Jordan having a conversation. That's an interaction I didn't think I'd ever see on this channel. A cryptid known as Michael Jordan and one of my oldest subscribers. I didn't think I'd see it. I need to catch up to chat, Jesus Christ. Can we get a Kickstarter to fund Max's legal name change to Max?
Or how about this? Start a Kickstarter for the voice of Japan.
That's right, dude. We're going to Japan next year. We need all of your support so we could act goofy in Japan. When me and Gort go to Japan, there will be some vlogs and stuff about that. So look forward to some skid commentary live at the sumo tournament. None of you will understand anything we're talking about. So here comes the Sakewake.
We stream it like fucking 4 a.m.
Yeah. Here come the Sakewake. You can kind of see by the way he steps on the doyo that Wakataka Kage is favoring that left knee from the Yorikiri that he suffered last time from Takakeisha. And
From last year.
yeah, and they're like, what? Oh yeah, he's gonna be out until about this time next year, that's
Yep.
right. Yeah, none of that was gibberish. Some of you might think that was. None of that was gibberish. I didn't have a stroke when I said Wakataka Kage. That's a guy's name.
That's his name.
His brother's Wakamoto Haru. Wakamoto Haru and Wakataka Kage. And they have a third brother. There is. I can't remember what his name is, though. I'm so hyped for to run the Fuji coming back.
Same.
I'm fucking like a little fucking schoolgirl. I'm excited. I'm giddy. I cannot wait to dude. It's gonna be crazy. Like, you imagine the pop from the crowd whenever he like comes out and steps into the dojo. Dude,
That's gonna be insane.
oh my god.
We'll have the Yokozuna back. And then we'll have Ozeki. Potentially another Ozeki.
I'm really hoping Hishoryu brings it out and it's Ozeki.
Well, in order for him to get Ozeki, Takakeisho needs to get
Hmm. Mm.
Or he beats fucking Takakeisho so many times that it's like, okay, we'll demote Takakeisho or promote or whatever the fuck. So Hoshiryu can have that slot.
We look through here. Casey is in Eugene. I'm gonna go TP his house.
Now, once you shit in a bag, like full, like leave that bitch full and just light it on fire.
Dude. Ding dong ditch him. There's another word for it here in the South I can't use on stream.
Yep.
We're gonna say ding dong ditching.
I know what you're talking about.
He tunes in for that, dude.
Of course.
I can hear the gears grind. He's like, "Ugh." Yeah.
Wait a minute. I know this.
Should have been there for Battlefield 4 where he'd have a whole 4 watchers. And we need to go back to that. Honestly, I need to stream Battlefield 4 on my PS4 for the vintage in the background.
I'd re-up my PS Plus just to fucking play Battlefield.
Skid, I'm one of your oldest subs. You are nothing compared to Bella, dude. He is one of the real old ones.
She's like an OG.
He is one of the original 4. Like, out of like, you see there's like 36,000, only like 400 watch. But 36,000, she was one of the original, like, 4. That's, like, insane.
Dude, I'm one of the originals, dude.
You are not.
I am, dude. I'm the original friend, dude. What's good?
I'll donate to that. Absolute legend. I'm gonna hang it up for the night. Got farming to do before I go to sleep. See you, slaves.
Dude,
Isaac with 20,
farm your ass, dude.
20
Oh,
shekels for the Japan trip. Thank you.
Let's go.
oh, dude.
Old
The
bro.
Japanese fund.
Yeah, like, you can bet your ass if we all get to go. And we're on the Sky Tree. I'm going to push Midge if he's with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna push fucking Max close to the railing.
Max was freaking out just from the the first person video, much less actually being there. Yeah, I'm gonna like, hey Midge, look straight down, dude. You can see the street. He's gonna go, and I'm gonna push him. Now we're gonna go like the Sky Tree, probably Tokyo Tower, Akihabara, Sumo, of course, bunch of stuff. I want to go to that little hidden shrine in Akihabara. That's what across from the Sega
Oh,
building.
yeah, that one.
I want to go to that. That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
But thank,
Fucking.
fucking.
but thank you, Isaac, for the 20 shekel and good fight.
We're breaking.
Waka Flocka Extended Universe, dude. It really fucked. When I was first getting into sumo, Wakataka Kage's name really fucked with me. Because the announcers say it so fast, they go like, Wakataka.
Yeah, they say it fucking hella fast.
And I was like, what's his name? We started calling.
Waxahachie.
Yeah, until we like learned it, we started calling him Waxahachie because we couldn't figure it.
West Texas tit.
There was a lot of nicknames we gave the art, like, Makuta Fuji we called the butt slapping boy because of his pre-bout ritual where he just
Fucking
slaps the
legendary.
he like they do like this bow to each other. He slaps the fuck out of his ass cheeks, dude. And he like walks over to the corner, gets the sacred salt that they throw back into the doyo. It's awesome. Dude, I think he does more damage to himself by slapping himself than the other sumo wrestlers do. The other Rikishi don't do anything to him compared to that.
Oh, God.
Dude, and then Hashirayu's like pre-match stare down the breezeway. We thought he was giving everybody like the stank eye, but turns out he just wears glasses outside the ring and he can't see.
I just don't believe he's just pissed off.
He just looks so mad, dude. And then the Waka brothers, we called Waxahachie. I don't remember what we called Takakeisho. I think it was just like the cannonball or the round boy.
Yeah.
So-
Kentucky, dude.
Tarana Fuji. I knew who Tarana Fuji was pretty quick. I don't think I ever really had a nickname for him. He's imposing. That's
Yeah.
all I'll say. And then Ichina Joe was just old man because he looks like he's like ancient. Even though he's in his 30s, he looks like he's 1,000 years old. With the big dono. 10 shekels from slaves. Eat fast, eat ass, abroad. I'll have to watch Gort on that one when we go past the maid cafes. We'll see like a wild look in his eye. Like, Gort. Mike said, I will legit poop in a bag and light it on fire in front of his house.
Fucking do it.
If I could,
Please.
Casey's type of dude, I think if I asked him for his address, he'd probably give it, no questions asked. Just because he doesn't care. I have a picture of him in my house that he sent me. Having a PS4 called Vintage makes me feel decrepit. I'm not even 23 yet. Well, back when I stream, yeah, I got a couple of years on ya. But I'm just saying, like, it's vintage to me. Because when I first started streaming, when I was like 17, I was on the PS4. There was much Jet Fan to be heard in the background. I was streaming on that little, like, PS4, like, earbud microphone that they send with the PS4. I had a pillow right here on my desk, and I draped the microphone over that, and then laid a sock over it for a pop filter. That was my audio setup. Really elite. And then I did whatever YouTuber does, and I bought the blue snowball mic. And then I got this Audio Technica AT2020 or whatever it's called, and I've been using this thing for years now, though. It's served me pretty well. So pretty good. Frantic has had a myriad of microphones over the years. I think he just destroys them with screaming. I think that's why he has to keep replacing them.
They just keep degrading.
For Japan, Mike has given 10 shekels. Very good. You guys have paid for our onigiri that we will have during the sumo match. We appreciate.
You paid for a coffee at the maid cafe.
You paid for the coffee at the maid cafe, dude. Big McThinkies. I'm gonna take that $10 and I'm gonna have a Japanese McDonald's cheeseburger. Really put that money to good use. And Mike has also gotten a membership. Skid, give me mod. Alright, dude. Calm down. You gave me some money. I just want mod. I want to feel powerful. Skid looks over to the Casey shrine. Nah, dude, it's not a case. It's maybe it's like a hidden shrine. Like we talked about the hidden shrine in the Kiribara. This is the hidden shrine of Casey in my bedroom. It's behind a picture of my great grandma. Casey's picture's folded into the back of the picture frame. So if I ever die or move away and they're messing with my stuff, that picture's gonna fall out. They're gonna have a fat Asian guy with art sunglasses on. And they're like, "What the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this?
Why does he
is
have
picture
this?
with grandmas?
Why does he have this picture behind this picture of his great grandma?" Elite setup. Thank you. Thank you. I tried very hard back then. A PS4. Me discovering the share button on the side of the controller was shock. I'll donate 10 more bucks for mod. No. Yeah, but yeah, like the video stuff I talk about being in the past because I've had my run with videos, you know, like I still make stuff and I probably will until like something happens where I just don't have the time to make anything. But I had my run, you know, like I hit it big with DS3 and stuff's been on the decline and I've kind of plateaued out to where I just have, you know, 10, 15 viewers, that's whatever. I don't really care anymore. I tried like streaming to Twitch to see if that'd take off for a couple months and didn't really make any progress. You know, it doesn't really seem like I ever make any progress because I lose so many subscribers and followers on Twitch and YouTube every day, it just doesn't matter. I just make stuff for the fun of it. I really could care less if it takes off at this point. We had the humble beginnings with like Battlefield 4 and all the other random videos I made Let's Plays of, and then we got really big, well, big to me, I guess, anyway, on DS3. Kind of rode the wave off of that, and you know, now we got smooth sailing now. There's no more waves to rock the boat. We're sort of just becalmed, I guess. We're gonna get nautical with it. Frank, are you still playing For Honor?
He's dead.
He's dead. He fell asleep in his chair. Why was this behind Great Grammy? Mike said, never mind, I'm too cheap. When you were streaming Battlefield 4, I had PS3, and that's where I played Battlefield 4. Well, now that you have upgraded to the modern, well, I was gonna say the modern era, but now you've upgraded to a PS4, maybe we can do a little game shit. You can finally actually play Battlefield 4 with me instead of watching it back on her dad's account. She used her dad's YouTube account back then. I remember that. Axe, you're just getting spread by this rapier. This Twitch is bad. So okay, Skid, you always have me. I appreciate that, Bella. It's good to know that you're in my corner. I know that she means it because she's been around for like 7 years, dude. That's not like when a new subscriber comes around for like a month and it's like, Skid, literally be here till the end of time. I'm like, okay, dude. And then they forget about me. Like that scene where Woody gets dropped by Andy in Toy Story.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, that's what they do with me after like a month. They're like, alright, had enough of this silly sailor big hat man. I'd move on to the next YouTuber. And thank you for the 5 shekels again, Mike. I'm still not going to give you mod. I wish Black Flame Protection wasn't so insane. I will never play For Honor. Good idea. The way of the blade is not for everyone. I will give it to For Honor. I've never had a game that like felt like that. Like Dark Souls kind of did to me, like the whole like training to be stronger and learn all the mix-ups and timings and stuff, you know. For Honor's definitely like that. You can definitely just sit in training and try to parry lights to like get stronger and better. And we have hit the max number of fur calling and finger ribbon. Can anybody stop this rando that has come in here? I don't know who this guy is, but he is just tearing you guys a new one. Can anyone stop? Anybody at all? Oh, let me throw these away. We're gonna bring Haas and let him have another stab at it. Watching you trick shots on Shanghai. Do you remember my RPG stuff, Bella? Do you remember my old RPG montage? She probably saw some of those shots live, as a matter of fact. My old RPG trick shot montage. Some of those are nasty, dude. I'll toot my own little, like, ace, like, my old teenage horn a little bit. I had some really nice trick shots with that RPG. I was a wizard. I was a white-hot stylus. Redesigning what was possible in that game with that RPG. I think my favorite one was on Dawnbreaker, where I fired, like, and I slightly curved the rocket somehow around a building and hit a little bird to a tree. That one shocked even me. I was like a Hail Mary. I didn't even think I was gonna get it. I was so good with that RPG. I pissed off someone in my other Discord server by saying Miles Morales is just Static Shock with Spider-Man's powers.
I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah.
You're not
I don't
wrong,
blame
but
him for getting pissed.
I don't blame you for saying what you're saying, but I also don't blame them for getting angry. Let Zach have one more shot at it. My good old Pop's account, Tony. Yeah. What shocked me to find out that his, like, probably barely teenage daughter was, actually playing out this guy, because I, like, going like, Tony! Come on, Tony! And then, like, actually, my name's Bella. I'm like,
Oh.
that was a twist. Because I just figured it was just another guy playing Battlefield 4. Alright, let's see if Zach can do it. Zach's probably got about the best shot as far as taking down a sweaty build goes, because Fulgur does have a pretty sweaty build. He can take a lot of damage, and he puts out a lot of DPS really quickly. He might do it. If Zach's gonna do it, it's gonna be this one. He has put a hurting on him. But now, he's gotta, like, make another opening. Ooh, not good. He's getting stared at really intensely. Kinda got robbed on that roll catch. He's having to, like, crouch poke, great sword strat him. Nice. That was bold to trade. Oh, dude, he's so close to beating him. He's literally got, like, 2 HP. One more swing could do it, but I think if he hits, I think if Zach takes a hit, he's probably done too. Especially if it's counter hit. This is close. Ooh. He got him! He got him with the delayed attack! Woo! Woo! That was good. That was really good. And he throws a rock directly into my face to celebrate. Great. Woo! I fear Michael is a mod. Oh, he would kill Muka within seconds. I've had so much Captain Morgan, it's not legal or funny.
That's
Some
pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. It's me. Sorry, this build is sweaty. That shit was wild. Yeah, just some 12-year-old girl playing Battlefield 4. That's a Chad. That's pretty Chadly, I think. I think that goes beyond Chad. I think that's starting of Thad behavior. You know how many 12-year-old girls were probably out playing Battlefield 4 back in its heyday? Not many. That was the Wild West of Battlefield 4. When a lot of really good players were around. I'm sure the guys that play it now are pretty cracked too, though, if they're still keeping with it. What's crazy is I'd come over every day from school, watch exactly one episode of the Wild Kratts, and usually right when it ends, you'd start streaming. I have a confession to make. I might have also been watching the Wild Kratts. I watched that shit when I was like 17. I'd sit down and fucking turn on PBS and watch some of those shows. It was cathartic. It was trying to like help me hold on to what little bit of my childhood I had. Now, was it the animated Wild Kratts or was it the live action or what? Because I remember they had just a pure live action TV show. I was like the cartoon better. It came on with like Martha Speaks and I want to say Cyber Chase. It was way after the era of like Between the Lions and some of the older shows, Reading Rainbow, that kind of thing. That's what I grew up with. But I remember Wild Kratts. What else used to come on? I'm trying to think of it. That era of PBS cartoon stuff. Does Zaboomafoo still come on? I don't think so.
I think so.
You think it did?
I think so.
Zaboomafoo, dude. That was such a like weird premise for a show. It's
Yeah.
just a lemur named Zaboomafoo, and there's like, give him a show. Oh, and Reading Rainbow, dude. I just like the theme song from that one. I'm being honest, that was my whole reason for watching Reading Rainbow.
Wasn't fucking Franklin on PBS?
Yeah, Frank and Arthur, dude. Franklin the turtle? That's the one you're talking about? Yeah, Franklin and Arthur. Dude. Not that one. Cyber Chase slapped really hard back in the day.
Didn't Gilbert Gottfried die?
Yes, he did. He voiced Digit. I think it was either Digit or Widget. Gotta pick some of these motherfuckers up. Can't see shit past all of her calling finger remedies. I don't know who. I fucking shouldn't have summoned Max. The giant is vanquished. I used to watch the Wild Kratts with my sisters. Nasty true. Bro, any other closet Wild Kratts stands? The animated one, duh. Skid, do you eat pork? I feel like that's a trick question. I'm not going to answer it. I have your fear. Martha Speaks and Word Girl. Oh yeah, Word Girl. I forgot about that. I remembered Martha Speaks. I didn't remember Word Girl. Live action was Zaboomafoo? Yes, the lemur. Fetch with Rough Ruffman. Oh, I remember, yeah, the orange dog. I remember Rough Ruffman. With the little, like, black cat that was his assistant. Speaking of Wild Kratts, they going on tour or something. Aren't they probably like 60 years old at this point? like, what's going on with the Wild Kratts? I'm glad they're still out here. We need like Steve Irwin type guys showing people nature crap, but those guys gotta be up there. One nature like documentary guy I actually keep up with is Nigel Marvin. I don't know if any of you guys remember like Prehistoric Park, Walking with Dinosaurs and stuff. and all the other offshoots. That shit was, that was cool. Watching him like walk around the beach with all like the like really old like I don't even know what to call them, like Arthroplura. You remember that like that giant centipede that he wrestled in the swamp named Arthroplura?
Mm-hmm.
It like I don't know. There's something about him. I remember the one where he got in the water with. It starts with a D. It's that really big fish with like the armored face. He got in the water with it, and they had like like a really juiced up shark cage. I remember as a kid, I was like terrified that he was gonna get eaten. Or the one where he was in Argentina and he was going after the T-Rex eggs. Terrence and Matilda, the two T-Rexes. Ah, dude. I used to, or when he had like the joust, he got in, like they took a like a tractor and put tractor tires on the front with a couple of like PVC pipes and jousted with the Triceratops. I remember that. I actually got to talk to him on Twitter one time because he has like he's one of those old celebrities that just is kind of niche, and so he just has an open account. You can just message him or whatever. I actually messaged him. I was like, "Hey, you inspired this series I did on this video game called Soul Safari." And so Nigel Marvin has actually seen Soul Safari.
That's funny.
Because that's why I base Soul Safari off of Prehistoric Park. Like, I use the music, the way I, like, talked about things that I was seeing. Like, it was based off of Nigel Marvin, and this is the last time these creatures will be seen ever again. You know, just the way he would comment on stuff. The last time these were seen were in something something in the Cretaceous period. Aren't they marvelous? You know, like that. I like the way that Nigel Marvin talked about dinosaurs, like he was right there with them. That's how I commented Soul Safari. Sorry to nerd out about that, everybody.
Nerd, 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 nerd.
Fetch with Rough Ruffman. I love that show. None of my friends saw it, and I tried to explain. They thought I was crazy. They're hecka old. Max is the throwing knife user. I'm a reporter. Word girl and her sidekick monkey named Bob. I also remember, like Clifford, Curious George, Oswald the octopus. Any of you guys remember Oswald?
Mm-hmm.
That's an old one. He was a blue octopus with a penguin best friend. Kipper the dog. The one that looked like, the one that was like traditionally animated and looked like a children's book all the time. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. That's where I get Great Googly Moogly from. Say that sometimes. It's Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Blue's Clues, of course. There was some fucking pretty good kid shows back in the day, dude. Ah, man. Triceratops had the most advanced neck of any animal and a perfectly smooth ball joint on it.
He said balls.
He said balls. That's such a cool thing to be able to show an inspiration your work. Nigel Marvin is a really wholesome old dude. All he really posts about is like him going to events and about his pet owl. I think its name is Digger, I think. It's like a little, I don't know, it's some kind of owl that he's trained. That's what Nigel Marvin's up to, if any of you are wondering. Gotta stay in stream, I'm too tired to keep fighting. Even the strongest warriors need rest, my friend. Go beat your meat.
Hey!
Clifford bro, Oswald? Wow Wow Wubsy, I remember that. It had the same animation style as the Almost Naked Animals. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a big fan of Wubsy or whatever. I think it was a little too high energy for me, even as a kid. I didn't like Almost Naked Animals either. I thought that show was kind of weird. But Yeah, dude, I don't know if any of you remember Kipper. I remember thinking Kipper was really, just, like, I don't know. Even as a kid, I was like, this show's hella cute, dude. Kipper and his friend, Nigel, I think, was his buddy. Then there was the pig. I remember the pig was fucking funny. There was, there were... We also got a draw in this fight, as I'm talking about a children's show. These guys just killed each other. There was, like, the grown pig, which was, like, a massive wuss, and then, like, his younger cousin, who was just, like, the funniest motherfucker. I don't know how to put it. As a kid, the little tiny pig cracked my ass up. I thought it was the funniest thing. I think it's because he didn't talk, and he only, like, made pig sounds instead of talking like the rest of the animals. Crypto the superhero dog. That seems like I remember something about that. I remember playing PBS games on the computer and always playing the Wildcrats. I played Fun Brain. Fun Brain and Cool Math for Kids were the... and Shockwave. God, that's old. Shockwave games. Or I think it was shockwave.com, but it was a bunch of Flash games. Fun Brain was a bunch of Flash games that were kind of meant to, like, teach you stuff. I never played them, though. I found one called Penguin Drop. And it was, you had, like, a little iceberg you had to defend with your snowball turret. And a bunch of other penguins were trying to land on. You had to shoot them out of the air. And they'd land in the water around the iceberg. And if too many of them landed on the iceberg, it broke. I played that, and I played Pop Tropica. And, the teachers didn't like that, because those weren't the learning games. Those were just straight-up games that got smuggled on there somehow. Courage the Coward. Now we're getting into, like, Cartoon Network. I could talk about Cartoon Network shows for a long time. I was talking PBS. Cartoon, I remember Dexter, Johnny Bravo, Courage, Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Codename Kids Next Door. Fucking what else from back then? Billy and Mandy. Let me think. I'm trying to think of stuff from the era. Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack. I keep on wanting to, like, get into newer stuff, like My Gym Partner's a Monkey and Camp Lazlo and stuff.
The Clone Wars.
Yeah, the Clone Wars. The classic, the Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Then the 3D ones that came after that. Oh, man. 16, Total Drama Island. Of course, Adventure Time and Regular Show. Amazing World of Gumball. Those are all pretty recent. Well, more recent, I guess. They're only like a decade old. Hero 108. That's an obscure one. I don't know if any of you remember Hero 108. That one's kind of out of left field.
Something Shock.
Static Shock.
Yep.
Yeah, Static Shock. The Proud Family. There's so many shows.
Batman Beyond.
Oh, Batman Beyond.
The OG TMNT.
TMNT.
Fucking Power Rangers. Fucking.
I remember the Power Rangers.
Zoids.
The Power Rangers I got the most into were the Mighty Morphin and the samurai ones whose name I can't remember. The animal ones were pretty cool too, though. Wasn't that called like Wild Force or something?
I think so.
The ones with the samurai were also good. Those were the ones that I didn't really watch too many of them after that. Mighty Morphin I think was peak. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Almost Naked Animals. Be careful, Icarus. That show was gross. I don't even think furries liked it. I remember Kipper. Kipper's my favorite. I want to get a t-shirt with Kipper on it. I'd wear that. Oh, Tiger. It wasn't Nigel, it was Tiger. That's right. Yeah, you remember better than me. Cyber Chase. Yeah, we talked about Cyber Chase. Cool Math and Shockwave. Return the slap. And Courage wasn't afraid to, like, show some kids some scary shit. I respected that. They did not. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Speaking of scarring little kids, Ren and Stimpy. There you go.
Yeah.
I watched that. That might be part of what's wrong with me.
Fucking Invader Zim.
Invader Zim, right? Have you seen the last season of Samurai Jack? Who hasn't seen the last season of Samurai Jack? Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo might be where I got a lot of my sense of humor.
Ooh, man, I'm pretty.
My favorite joke was that one where he hits on a chick and she says, "I have a boyfriend." He goes, "You look like the kind of lady they could use too." Police, there's a sexy man in my house. Oh wait, that's just me.
Oh, wait, that's just me.
That show was ahead of its time. That was funny. Scooby. Oh yeah, Ben 10. What's new, Scooby Doo? Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, it was a pup named Scooby Doo, and the movies Zombie Island, Cyber Chase, and the one where Shaggy hooks up with an alien chick. I think that's just called Alien Invaders, but I'm not sure. The best one, hands down, Zombie Island.
I think the best one's the three goth chicks.
That one was later. That's the Hex Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, with something Ravencroft. I think it was the Witch's Curse or something. I know which because they had
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry voicing something Ravencroft. It was like the most edgy 90s like OC. He had like a rat tail mullet type thing, a goatee, and he looked like a professor. I'm like Hans Ravencroft, and I am a warlock. And I was like, even as a kid, I was like, dude. But then, cause I'm a hex girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you, came up, and I'm like, oh yeah. I hope this doesn't affect me as I head into my adolescence.
Hope this doesn't have adverse effects on me in my adult years.
I like, out of the movies though, out of those three, I like Zombie Island. Hear the screeching of the owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know the zombies on the prowl. 'Cause it's terror time again. Got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. And you might just die of fright. It's terrifying. I like in that song, the lead singer does like a James Hetfield, like, ooh, before the guitar solo. I didn't realize when I was a kid. But looking at it as an adult, like, before the guitar solo, you hear the lead singer go, ooh. Like, alright, Metallica, calm it down. I think that might be the end of the Fight Club, though, just because no one else has put their sign down. I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! Away from me, demon! Demon man! Hell away from me. Or he comes over here and starts punching me again. Kill him. Spider Rex. Generator Rex is knocking around. Oh yeah, Generator Rex. I remember that. What was the one about the big Titan? It wasn't Generator Rex. It was God, it was like a couple of kids and they had to like combine their powers and they made like this really big see-through Titan thing. I can't remember what its name was. I don't think that was Generator.
Big O.
Can't remember. I can vaguely remember what the big like Titan Megazord thing they made was, but If Mans remembers the Proud Family, he's a real OG. Teen Titans, yeah, Teen Titans. Another one. Ren Stimpy. I was just watching Invader Zim. I always think of Invader Zim if I watch like Visvi Pop stuff, because she has the voice actor from that in everything. Mainly right now it's a Hell of a Boss, I think is what he's in. I don't remember if he voices anything in Has Been Hotel, but I know that he's in Hell of a Boss. His name's Moxie, I think. And every time I watch anything of hers, I think of Invader Zim. Two stupid dogs. So, Cat Dog, remember Cat Dog? My dad, who is now crazy, used to be Johnny Bravo physically, but did he have the hair? Cow and Chicken. I'm Cow and Chicken.
I am Weasel. Funny fact.
Ben Ravencroft, yeah. It was the witch's ghost as well. Iron Man Armor Adventures?
Funny fact.
Symbiotic Titan. That's the name of it. Symbiotic Titan.
The weasel from Cow and Chicken was by
By what?
Michael Dorn.
Cool.
I always thought that was funny. I'm like, huh. Lieutenant Worf is a weasel.
It's dead. And got you through the night. It's terrifying time. Such a fucking sick. Like that like those movies, the one with the Hex Girl. There was another one with like some Australian vampires and like the main villain was the Yowie Yahoo. If you guys remember that one. The one where they were on Hawaii, the big kahuna of Manaluna or something like that. I think it was called the Wiki Tiki. It had these really uncanny valley looking tiki monsters that scared the crap out of me honestly when I was a kid. Scooby-Doo didn't ever really scare me. Some people say like it did. The only thing Scooby-Doo that ever really frightened me, like not even just the tiki things, was the fucking mummy. From the Scooby-Doo from the 60s. The one that went like, coin, coin, yeah, like that. For some reason, dude, I don't know if it was because of his eyes or just how he moved, it scared the fuck out of me. And my dad knew it, and my dad would walk into my room walking exactly like that mummy. I don't think I've, in my life, felt such pure terror. Like, my insides just, like, froze. As my dad walking into my room like that fucking mummy with like a blanket over his head.
Coin. Coin.
I'm talking sheer, pure terror. Washing over me like sunlight during the wintertime.
Was it as much terror as when Midge saw Alfred Molina as Doc Ock?
I don't know, Frantic seems like he's pretty scared of Alfred Molina, so I don't know if it was that bad. Avatar The Last Airbender? Yeah, that's right, Avatar. Frantic loves Avatar.
It's a good show.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you guys in chat have good taste.
The old Batman and Superman that led up into the Justice League.
Oh yeah, the OG anime Justice League, that was sick. Oh, and the movie that Batman vs Superman with Mark Hamill's Joker. Pay me $1 million and I'll kill Superman. I heard that fucking promo so many times on the TV when I was a kid.
Fucking World's Finest was a great movie.
That one scene where he's like talking to Lex in the limousine played on every commercial for that movie. Like it didn't matter what other scenes they had in it. That line from Joker was in it.
Oh,
$1
what the
million
heck?
and I'll kill Superman. And they cut off like before Lex laughs at him.
Oh, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Mears. Yeah.
I'm turning you down.
For one of my art class, we painted skateboard decks, and mine was Avatar. That's sick.
Nice.
I got some dumb shit in art. I wish I did something cool and artistic like that with my time in art. Me and my buddies just shitposted.
Dicks.
Me and my buddies kept drawing each other in the most heinous ways possible. I remember we drew that one Jeroth guy I was talking about earlier. We drew him with crispy socks on his feet, and and we got in so much trouble because I don't know how it came around that we like made up this story that he had like a collection of crispy socks under his bed, and for some reason it turned into this thing where we like all drew him these really frayed looking socks, and the teacher's like, "Oh, that's a good drawing of Jared. What's on his feet?" And we're like, "Crispy socks." We got in a lot of trouble. Oh, and you guys remember the story with Mr. Tibbles? That one guy that I was talking about that's like really well put together now, like he's married, he's like probably a real estate agent, he's got a house and yada yada. He used to watch our stuff and he bet me that I couldn't make a trick shot on some map, and I did. And the bet was whoever lost the bet had to change their name to Mr. Tibbles. Well, I hit the shot, so he had to change his name. It was like Chris Yoder or something was his name. I can't remember.
Yoder.
Yoder. And he had to change his name from his real life name, Mr. Tibbles, on YouTube. What he didn't realize is that when you change your name on YouTube, it changes it everywhere on Google, like all your Google Plus stuff. So, and we went back to school the next day and we had to email in our art projects to the teacher. And so we all did. We emailed in our stuff. She's like, Chris, I'm not seeing your project in here anyway. He's like, oh, I sent it. Okay, here. I just sent it. Do you not see it? She looks up from her computer with like the most confused look. She goes, are you Mr. Tibbles? And I'm talking, he was a prep, dude. Like he dressed like the I had to do it to him guy every day. Like all white shorts and like collared shirt, the pin like the loafers. And and just the teacher asked, are you Mr. Tibbles? Dude, me and old Crispy Dundee were losing our mind. No one else in the class was laughing like us. Because they had no idea what was going on. Oh, God, that was awesome. That was such a good time. I need to go walk my puppy if I don't come back for the end of the stream. Good stream, y'all. See you, Luca. Bad impression, 7 out of 10. I've heard Max do better of Mark Hamill. Good night, Luca. Nice talking to you. Don't be a stranger. Michael went Bella, and Bella went Michael. Fuck's, what the fuck's about to go down in chat? That's like a Wild West quick draw.
Wow, wow.
That reminds me, do you remember the person in Skid server that used to go by Mom? I do. She used to pop into these fight clubs a lot when she was in the Soul stuff. She's kind of a recluse now. She just plays like some vampire indie game and keeps to herself. She doesn't really come around. Yeah, I remember her. Pretty alright.
I remember when Yeet fucking
When Yeet like rode her off the edge of the volcanic manor bridge because she kept spamming bloodhound steps, and he stood at the edge of the bridge and rolled out of the way, and she went I turned that into a video. It was called Brained by Bloodhound Step.
and I remember the guy that kept fucking commenting on that. Like Marigold or something.
Yeah, that Marigold guy was...
And we just kept trolling him for like a day until he finally just stopped.
God, I drinking too. Alright, and with that, I'm going to end the stream. I really appreciate all you people tuning in. I didn't plan on streaming this long. Did not plan on streaming this long. Frantic is actually passed out in his chair as a result of how long this has gone on.
Yeah, he's not in the call anymore.
Yeah, this dude cronked out. But yeah, I hope all of you have enjoyed the streaming. Bella, I will send you my ES stuff so I can play Battlefield with you someday. Make sure to send me a picture of the Wiki Tiki hat. I want to see it. And yeah, for all the rest of you, I will see you all whenever. There will be another video tomorrow, actually. There was a video today about my Miyamoto Musashi Kyo. There will be a Nabushi video tomorrow, so look forward to that. I play as Negro. But yeah, that's it for this one. See ya.
Well,
I'm too my throat's too fried from talking for 3 hours straight to make a sound, dude. You forget that.